likable. Jake. She was going.
Conspiracies, he won't do it. Of course not. Of course he's not going to. He knows where his fucking bread's buttered. They all know where the fucking their bread is buttered. Is it true your fact checkers got blocked by PBD? It is in fact the case, yes. They sent in way, way more fact checks than we were allowed to pull up. It's too bad. But I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. I did agree to that moderator, and so did Candace. $20, Andrew the man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very kind of you.
The
Very kind
Grift
of all.
Lord. The Grift Lord is there. Good job.
A premium Twitter account is required to create live broadcasts. Upgrade to premium. What is this crap? Did they cancel my? Oh shit. Okay, we'll have to worry about that later. I guess we're not live to X. I'm gonna have to upload it to X afterwards.
Oh, good.
All right, we are live. Welcome to the channel, guys. It's me, Colin, Project Constitution. Joining me tonight is my guest. He goes by Mr. Coombe. This is a guy who knows Andrew Wilson, spent a bunch of time with Andrew Wilson in his house, got to know him intimately, and has some stories to tell. So we're just gonna kind of walk through. He doesn't have a short time. He's only gonna be here about a half hour, so it's gonna be a short stream. But he just has some information that he feels is relevant. I feel is relevant.
What are you
to
doing?
with you guys. So without, oh wait a minute, why it's not? We're not even live yet. What the hell's going on here? Hold on one second. Okay, no, we are. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're just not live on X. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So without further ado, welcome to the show, Mr. Coombe. How you doing today?
Yeah,
Mr.
I'm okay,
Coombe.
man. Thanks for having me on.
Mr.
Appreciate that. All right. So I guess you want to just give us a little history of how you well, I don't know, you could begin where you want to begin. I'll let that way because I don't want to say anything that's going to get you in trouble.
Yeah, so I met the Wilsons a few years back, and we became friends, sort of like work friends and everything like that. And then I ended up actually spending a lot of time at their place where they lived in the States, like a good 2 weeks or so. And then, yeah, I had some pretty crazy things revealed to me, and I saw the conversation coming up about Andrew's past recently. And to be honest, it was like a little bit alarming to me. And so I thought I would share something, and then I think that's since been deleted, but you picked up on it. And basically, this was about Andrew's past before the Crucible, and about his military past and everything. And there's a reason why he went off the face of the earth for a very long time. And you know, there's a military background. Not many people know much about that. Then he goes missing off the face of the earth. So I'm spending time at his place, and basically I found 6 passports in his name. And that was the first big red flag, because basically he told me that he'd never left the country before. And so I started to investigate that. And yeah, I then started to ask some questions. And then eventually one night we were drinking. We had a lot to drink, actually. And then
That's wild.
he started to tell me.
Yeah, I don't do that kind of
I
stuff.
don't know if any
So
of the
weird.
story is true, but it does seem to check out, because, you know, going missing off the face of the earth for that long and then just coming back like that is kind of crazy. Into the Crucible just comes out of nowhere. So I don't know where you want me to kick it off.
I guess if you want to start, we could tell, I guess, a little bit about the military thing,
Yeah.
because not a lot of people, you said, know about that.
Yeah.
And I think he's actually denied that he was in the military, or was it? I think he denied he was a sniper in the military.
Well, it's actually a lot deeper than that, dude. Like, I don't know how much trouble this can get me in saying it, but what actually happened was, I think that the story that they give is a medical discharge. That's what happened. But really the story here is that when he was younger, and this is why he goes missing off the face of the earth, and there's no sort of like recollection of him or online presence or anything, is because basically what happened was that he was recruited into a high-level multinational government program where he was used as a spy, and he was mind controlled. Do you know about MK Ultra?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's various different mind control things that happen, and they can basically turn these people into pretty much anything that they want in terms of like manipulation and coercion and these sorts of things. So he was recruited into this program, and then had an episode of amnesia. That's what he says anyway, an episode of amnesia. And then he was, from my understanding, basically used by the US government as a federal asset, and is currently being used by the US government as a federal asset to go into leftist spaces and destroy the left in all places. That's what he says anyway. His mission is to go into the left and to destroy them in all of their places. And I think that recently he's been used as a I guess a government op to go into to Candace Owens' space and to try and destroy that, because she's like exposing the feds.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling as well, but it's good to hear somebody who actually knows firsthand and has spoke with him and actually can corroborate that. So, yeah, that's important. I think it's important for people to know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want to go next? You want to talk about, I guess, let's get into the passports, I guess, how that story came about.
Yeah, so basically, we were just playing games one night. I think we were playing like Rocket Ball, I think it was, the ones where you drive the cars and everything, and then found the passports. And then I didn't really want to bring it up because it was a bit awkward, but then I brought it up, and basically we started having these drinks, and then he told me a bunch of stories about his past. And then I found out soon that he'd been deployed in a bunch of different overseas places, which was, you know, like I didn't know that before. And I actually found, I don't know if you realize this, but I'm Australian. I found out that he'd been deployed to Australia and actually had an encounter with a drop bear. I don't know if you know about drop bears.
No.
Oh, I don't know. But not many people know about this outside of Australia, but basically drop bears are like a marsupial, and they can like, Andrew tells tall stories, so I don't know if he's even telling the truth about this, but they drop out of the trees and they'll like fuck you up, dude. They'll like fondle you and everything. So like he got fondled by a drop bear.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he told me about that, and I was like, well, he must know about Australia if like he's telling me about like an assault by a drop bear, you know? So
yeah,
that happened. And then apparently around Europe as well, he was found floating in the Mediterranean Sea by an Italian fisherman. This is what he told me. Found floating in the Mediterranean Sea by an Italian fisherman. Had he was found with like a bank account details on him or something like this, like a bank account in Switzerland. So I mean, when we're talking about the Mediterranean and Australia and the USA and the CIA and Mossad and everything, it sounds like a agency thing, and it's like, well, how does a guy like some sort of like smoking hillbilly from frickin' nowhere in America who smokes cigarettes and swears at women, how does he actually become such a big internet star? And it's like, I think you and I both know, I've seen, I don't agree with everything that you guys say, but like, I think you guys know that like government ops are real, you know?
Oh yeah, and they definitely, the algorithm pushes certain people intentionally.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, there was that dude.
And that,
Yeah, go on.
that's a wild story. So he told you that he, I guess, lost his memory or something and woke up in the middle of the river, or the water or whatever, found by fishermen,
Yeah.
with some bank account
Yeah.
attached to him or something. Switch bank account.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the story he told me. But then, from what I've been able to piece together, he was a part of a military program. The military program went south. There was some sort of a falling out that happened. And then he obviously knew a lot before he was found in the sea. So then he was basically, I think he was like assaulted or something like that, and then lost a lot of his memory, had a bunch of amnesia problems. And then eventually he was sort of recruited into this government program over in the United States. And because of the amnesia and everything, he didn't know much about like his past, but what he did know was still the skills that he'd learned in like manipulation and basically like CIA techniques and everything.
Oh
and he
my
was able
goodness, what are you doing,
deploy
Jake?
all of those techniques, all of those military techniques into like the
This
crucible,
is
whatever that
funny.
is, and basically just work for the government to be like a I guess an attack dog of sorts.
Yeah, that sounds very MK Ultra like.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's me. I'm
also,
Shane
like,
Gillis.
that's the same thing that, I don't know what your position is. It really doesn't matter. But that's kind of what we think, about Erica Kirk as well. That she was an MK Ultra style asset.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the passports now, you said, so 5 passports you saw, huh?
Yeah. 6 passports. Yeah.
Okay. Now that's definitely strange, especially you're saying when you confronted him about it. Tell us how was his behavior when you confronted him about it? Was he like weird about it, or?
Well, it was after a bunch of drinks, and he has the sort of ability to, I guess, tell tall stories, if you will. So we'd had a few drinks, and I think he just let his pride get in the way a little bit, and he wanted to tell his really cool story.
USA.
But before he tried to hide it from me,
USA.
so it didn't really take me long, to be honest. Like when I confronted him about it, he pretty much like told me within a few minutes just about what had happened, and especially about the deployments and about how he got fondled by a drop bear in Australia and all of these crazy stories in the Mediterranean and everything. So didn't take me too long. His defense came down pretty quick. It was a little bit awkward in the weeks following, because I think that he probably knew that he'd told me too much. But yeah, so it didn't take me too long.
Okay, yeah, because you said he was drinking at the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed,
Now,
but he drinks and smokes and swears at women.
Yeah. Okay, so as far as his drinking goes, do you know if he's like an alcoholic? Does he have like a problem? Do you know of, or is he does he drink every day, or is it something that he drinks occasionally with buddies, or?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that really, but what I do know is that when no one's looking, he smokes menthol cigarettes. So he tries to act like he smokes like normal cigarettes, but then when no one's looking, he smokes menthol cigarettes. And I found that a weird detail, like a weird thing to do.
Yeah, well, I hide that. That is such a strange detail to hide.
Yeah.
He's a strange guy altogether, though. I mean, I remember the first time I kind of had a back and forth with him. He like lost it. Like he went maniacal. Like he clearly was drinking that night.
It's probably from the head trauma, dude. It's probably from the amnesia, because I don't know if you noticed yesterday or the other day in the debate. And look, we're not gonna talk about the debate, but like, look, his leg shaking like that. That's because that's from the government programming. Like that's where it comes from. All that twitching and shaking and everything like that.
Okay, yeah, he clearly was nervous and agitated or whatever. Yeah, so like I said, the first time I had an interaction with him, he actually sent a video or posted a video like laughing maniacally Really weird. Really weird. Like, yeah, he's a strange guy, man. Really strange guy.
Yeah. And then there was another thing that I found, dude. I don't even know how to say this, to be honest, but like, I was in the living room one day, and basically I was walking around, and then it was maybe like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was thinking, you know, afternoon. So I found my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna get some afternoon delight. Mama always said if it's right, while waiting till the middle of a cold, dark night. Sky rockets in flight, Project Constitution. Sky rockets in flight, afternoon delight.
Yeah.
Afternoon delight.
Good one.
Afternoon delight. Project Constitution, brother. How did you not know? Did you do a basic, cursory, little bit of research, my friend?
And you wouldn't give me anything.
Picking
I
up,
tried.
it's got me working up an appetite, getting forward to a little afternoon delight. Oh, he's one of my best friends. I am currently live streaming. I've been shit posting about it all week. Project Constitution, walk me through how you do all of this research, my friend. Please, I'd love to know it.
Yeah, well,
Thinking of you's got me working up an appetite, looking forward
Okay,
to a
so-
little afternoon delight. Mama.
all right. I'm not even going to play their games. Like I said, he's a loser. I don't want anything to do with that.
Hilarious.
I do have.
We did it, boys. We did it.
That's good. What is pathetic about it?
Send me your money.
What is pathetic about it? Explain that. You know what's pathetic? That you commented. It's pathetic. That's funny. That's some good shit.
One thing, though, that I want to just directly ask you is, do you actually believe that anybody in TPUSA or Erica Kirk or Erica actually participated, had foreknowledge of, or facilitated the murder of Charlie Kirk?
I'm not going to get myself into a legal pickle here. Everything I've said is on my podcast.
How would you get into a legal pickle? I don't understand.
I think firmly that if I was the investigating officers, I would seat them all and I would ask questions. I would at this phase. I would.
Okay,
so
what does
using
that
hypothetical,
mean? Does that mean that you do think so?
I think it was not a sufficient investigation into what we know to be true of 80% of homicides. It's usually conducted by someone you know, right? And the fact that that was never even considered, that like I said earlier, the backpack was returned.
How do you know that was never considered?
Because they gave back the backpack, as just one example. They gave back the backpack. They gave back the...
That doesn't show a conspiracy.
Well, I mean, it shows that the police trusted everybody and didn't just hold things up for a second.
Yeah, they ruled them out as suspects.
That quickly, I'm not comfortable with that investigation. It's a pretty big organization. There's a $100 million incentive. People, this is...
What $100 million incentive?
What I'm saying is his organization, like it had grown to, I think it was 100
plus per year.
Yeah, per year. If that's something you want to factor in,
but what was
Your team wants to play video, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
There's a video they want to play of Candace said it's impossible to not...
Every time that Andrew got into the back and forth with her and started and was holding her feet to the fire, the moderator would be like, oh, hey, check this out. Go look at this. Go look at that. Every time.
Believe Erica's complicit. If you guys want to play that video.
Yeah. Could also just ask.
And so right now, their guys are going out and they're going to look for evidence. And then by May, which is fortunately around the corner, then she'll see what they found. So So what the F is that performance?
He has an earpiece in too, by the
How
way.
could you sit up there and say,
he has an earpiece in too.
yes, I 100% believe Tyler Robinson did it. That right there is why it is impossible for me to think that Erica Kirk is not complicit somehow. Because what?
Those two thoughts actually don't even follow. How would it be the case that even if Erica Kirk did believe that Tyler Robinson was 100% responsible for the death of Charlie Kirk, let's just say she believed it with every fiber of her being, believed all the evidence, because she did. She just actually did.
Yeah,
would it then follow that somehow she's complicit
budget too.
in his death?
I didn't say implicit in death. You added those two words.
Okay, so what's she complicit in?
Yes. So sowing this narrative that Tyler Robinson is guilty. So you're chopping up clips. Like I said, you didn't have the confidence to come in
well,
and
tell
debate.
me,
So
what
now
does
you're
that mean?
chopping
What
it
does
up.
complicit mean?
We are showing a clip of her on Barry Weiss, which I can't remember the date that she did that interview. And Erica, when she is asked, "Are you do you feel with 100% certainty that Tyler Robinson did this?" And she says, "I do." Then again, context matters. I sit down with Erica for 4 hours under the assumption that she had some evidence, right? Like I'm like, this is why I did not engage in any like Erica, everyone's questioning what she's wearing.
When they were young or whatever, like they were on new information that could emerge or did emerge over time. But I felt like probably what happened was a TRANZ type of group was whipped up into a furor and perhaps was goaded into doing.
Broke drama hour? Yeah. Are you here for the drama? You here for the drama? Because I like drama.
Something like this. We know there is some suggestion of that via the Discord groups, via the people tweeting that this was going to occur prior to the event. Certain trans persons, we've seen many Trantifa type of no genetics. But what I do know is how to analyze good and bad argumentation. That's what we're going to do today. So Bitcoin. So even though I might
There is, however, tons of evidence that a leftist killed Charlie Kirk, just as Charlie feared they would. I believe Charlie Kirk, and I have the receipts. No, I didn't have a dream where he came to me and told me that the left killed him. No, he didn't come to me in a dream and say, Candace Owens betrayed him.
One interesting thing.
Alex Soren. Be right back. Dinner. Okay. All right. That'll be. I'd have to go through and pick out some spots. The bride of Charlie. She's not inferring at all that that she killed Charlie. Not inferring it at all. Not even a little bit. But there's Erica sitting there with a rifle in her hand. Not inferring it at all. Nope, would never do that because I don't want to get sued. Let's see Sarah the Asian.
Wait, apparently the jihad.
See what the Sarah the Asian tomato says. Oh my goodness.
Jake Unity Coalition is expanding because we're not stopping with Jake Brinkatella. Now we're putting the Rattlesnake TV stamp of approval on this clown too. This bozo, another guy who likes to present himself as some kind of Christian conservative culture warrior archetype, fantastic, except there are also serious allegations floating around about the conduct behind the branding. Sending jerky jerk videos to females in his chat community. Hashtag Lotiongate. Look it up. You'll thank me later for the entertainment on that
I
drama
don't want to
saga.
look that up. Thank you.
Dozens of claims that he doesn't pay his child support. He states that he smokes weed off camera because apparently the concern is making sure his children don't stumble across the videos someday. Wow. Father of the year.
need to have sex. Why am I not out there trying to have sex right now? Because I have a broken tailbone. Like, that's the biggest complaint I have right now in life, is that I cannot get on a dick because it fucking hurts right now. Wanted to get my rocks off, you know what I mean? Having a one-night stand. Like, I'm just having fun. I'm just fucking around. You're absolutely right. I love to drain balls. I love to fuck. I love anal beads. I love anal. I love everything sex. I love sex. I've got a fucking $1 million pussy. Just ask the last 1,000.
Lord have mercy.
Don't worry, kids. Daddy
Where
carefully
the hell did
positioned the
that come
camera
from?
before getting high. Apparently, we're not avoiding the bad behavior. We're just protecting the future search results. Great parenting. And then there are allegations and clips involving threats towards women, including threats to physically fight women.
And that's why I said I would love to slap this bitch in their mouth.
I can't watch this guy. He's way out there. He's gonna get me banned on Twitch over here. Lord have mercy. Let's go back to the.
If you're asked the question, what would it take to convince? It'd be the same question be asked to me. Andrew, what would it take to convince you that the oppositional is true, right? That he's a patsy or something like that. Just good, clear, concise evidence that's been presented, right? And is being presented that I could go through and link all together to see if there's actually some clear picture of there being a patsy. That's what it would take for me.
Okay.
Just
I don't disagree with that. We haven't heard the defense
just
respond.
a good evidentiary standard. And then, of course, I would change my mind.
So just to qualify this, so there is a possibility in the next few months that you may come out and say, guys, it's done. Tyler killed him. Yeah. So you're saying yes to that.
Yeah.
I think it's very important for the audience here. That from
Without question.
For you, is there anything that you could see for you to say, yeah, this guy was a patsy?
Of course, I'm going to always follow evidence.
Perfect.
So my whole thing is just this. It's really important to me. I don't mind people being truth seekers and justice searchers, and the internet has helped solve tons of crimes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, right? However, there's also people who, you know, they not only don't solve crimes, but they just come up with conjecture and they what's called flooding the zone. You flood the zone with tons and tons of conspiracy-based ideas, and they go nowhere, right? And in fact, they actually take away from legitimate investigation. Now, I'm not even saying anybody here's purposely flooding the zone. That's not even the claim. All I'm saying is that the claims made absent, this is just me not being convinced by the state's evidence. Those become claims, and claims have to be defended. Just like mine have to be defended, yours have to be defended. And that's what we're going to get to now, yeah?
You want to get into it?
How you doing today,
Would you
man?
guys like to take an ad break?
We'll take an ad break.
How you
And
doing,
we'll talk Erica Kirk and TPUSA.
And the conspiracies that have been conjectured by Candace Owens in regards to this case in the Charlie Kirk.
Perfect. Andrew, before we go into the other issues you want to talk about, is it fair to say you're good defending your position of the overwhelming evidence?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. You take the lead. Go for it.
Yeah, so I have a bunch of questions for you, and I want to make it super painless, right? So no traps, no gotchas. I'm just going to ask them direct, and I think that as long as they're not loaded, if they're loaded, you should not respond yes or no, but as long as they're not loaded, if I just directly ask them, I'm hoping that you'll just give me a direct answer.
He don't
So
need, well,
here's the questions that I have.
he doesn't need to open a pickle jar since it was olives. But, I mean, whatever.
Wait, before we get into that, I would like to just reply to that. So just to be clear, we agreed to debate our claims, and then I agreed publicly that I have no issues having a conversation with you about other things that I've discussed that were outside of the court hearing and things like other evidence that's come across our lap and things that we've been speaking about. But I just do want to make it clear to viewers that for whatever reason you think that you have a right to sort of depose me.
I'm not deposing you. I just want to ask you some questions.
You literally said that I want to be able to question you.
This is a meta conversation.
Right,
we're having
but
a meta
okay, so
debate.
now we're transcending. Like let's use a
I mean,
word
there's no-
to
there's
use a
no-
word
nothing
that you're saying.
transcendent.
But this is what you're doing, right? So
Okay.
this part to me feels like a
So
bit
am
of
I
a
allowed to ask the questions?
I've already said you can ask questions,
Then
but I
let me
made it
ask
very
them.
clear to you
Yeah.
via email and with you in conversation that we should be speaking. This
Yeah, I
isn't
know,
like
but
you
I
get to
wanna-
sit.
I wanna
If
ask
said
you
if you
some
want to
questions.
depose me, you should join
I'm not
Brigitte
deposing
Macron's
you.
defense team.
This
But
is
you're
part-
like, I'm
this
just
is
going
a
to ask questions.
legitimate
Can
part-
you answer it? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what you're going to ask, and
I
I'm
know.
going to
And
answer
if
as
you
I
have
see
issues
fit
with it,
because I'm not.
I get it.
Yeah,
I
okay.
get it.
Just
If-
so we're clear. 'Cause-
Usually in the debate, if something's not loaded, I'm just direct with
because
the
you kept
question,
saying
with
I'm
the
Joe
answer.
Rogan. They have no evidence. They have no evidence. And now you're like, let's move away from the evidence.
You
Just talk about transcendentals.
yeah, okay. Anyway, so direct question, super easy. Was Lance Twiggs DNA on the rifle, as far as you know?
We can't say that for certainty.
As far as you know.
I already answered that in the first part. We can't say that for certainty. I told you the context of which they spoke about those things.
So
was-
no, as far as you know.
We can't
Good
say
Lord.
that for certainty until we know what other the 5
Good
sets of
mouse
prints were
is
So
on.
that would be
nerve.
no as far as you know.
We can't say that for certainty.
You can say no as far as I know for certain.
We can't say that for certainty. I actually
You can
I,
say
just so
that
you
for
know,
certainty.
if your energy here is going to be like you're my dad and you can tell me how to speak or what I'm supposed to say, you're just going to come up against the wall. I'm
Okay,
familiar with
but-
this debate strategy.
but I
like,
am just
yes or no,
telling
yes or no,
you.
yes or no. We're not debating anymore. We're having a conversation. So I already addressed that in the first half of this about why.
No, we're still
there's-
definitely debating. This is still
no, it's not.
This is
now
inclined
this
to
is
your-
you saying I want to probe
Yeah.
things that sit outside of the evidence. I actually
That
already
you've
addressed this.
stated.
You asked me.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to go like where you're
Okay.
sitting and I'm on trial. I'm not on trial.
Okay, great.
So
let's
you
talk
can
about
have a
the
conversation.
Okay, so was this a debate or was it not a debate? Because if it's not a debate, y'all can all shut your mouths and stop saying she won. Because if it's not a debate, she didn't win because it's not a debate. So y'all need to pick a side. Decide she won or she didn't. It's a debate or it's not. Can't have both. Can't have it both ways. Yeah, olive jars are way tougher to open than pickle jars. Everybody knows
let's
that.
talk
we've
about the
agreed
French.
to.
Not even up for
Let's talk about
discussion. Everybody
the
knows
Foreign
this.
Legion.
Sure.
Was the Foreign Legion, do you believe, trying to kill you?
Yes, that's why I reported it to the correct officials in government. That's what I was told, and I handed over that information.
By the way, I played it earlier. Did y'all see the Jake Rattlesnake video where he trolled Operation Constitution? Y'all see that? Fucking hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious.
To Tulsi Gabbard's office.
What's your best piece of evidence for that?
Well, it was
Positive evidence.
It was told to me by somebody who is high up in the French government. I passed off that information to Tulsi Gabbard's office. I also passed it off to Trump's office, Donald Trump's office.
No, it was. No, it wasn't. It was. He went on to him and pretend. He went on to his show and pretended like he was opposition trying to take down Andrew Wilson, and it was great.
And that's all I can tell you. I wouldn't be able to probe any evidence because I don't have the power to do that. I'm not the federal government. And I would also like to say that this becomes this other piece of what you do, which is when people say,
I know, I should
this,
believe you,
I was told this, and this is the evidence that I
whatever your
have, and I'm
damn
willing to have that
thing, your
conversation
clock,
and
I
write
should-
the email to the
I should
correct
believe you.
government body that deals with this. Like, I can't hack into Emmanuel Macron's bank account and say whether or not the information
I agree.
but then you go, well, where's your evidence? It's like, well, my evidence is that I reported it. I did the right thing that you're going to do. So if somebody calls and says, hey, Andrew, there's a viable death threat against you, and that person definitively has the rank to
I'm
be
not-
able to
I'm
tell
not
you this,
ashamed. I'm
and you say,
broke.
well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to report that to the feds. Then I go, what's your evidence? It's like, well, I got the
Mr.
information,
Crewman,
and I
Mr.
gave the
Crewman, the
information that I
Dropbears.
got from who I got it to the right body
Right
of
here?
people.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Got it. I just
That's
want to make
it.
sure.
And
so
I'm not
it-
trying to trap you.
Well,
I just want to make sure I got it clear.
And that's why I say I want to know what you're doing now, because this has always been the thing. It's like, we actually can't win on the overwhelming claim. So we're just going to go and bring up everything that I think can try to embarrass her. I reported
That's not-
exactly
I'm not
as I
trying to
received
embarrass
it.
you. I just want to make sure that I get your
Yes,
positions clear.
I have not said, yeah, go ahead.
And now you have stated multiple times that you believe that Israel's involved in the death of Charlie Kirk.
Can you give
Yes,
me...
we can pull up the clip.
Can
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
I finish the sentence?
Go ahead.
Can you give me the context for what are you talking about? Like, when I say, generally speaking, why people think that Israel's involved? Okay, where's your question?
Yeah. Do you have any positive evidence whatsoever that Israel killed Charlie Kirk?
well, I couldn't say Israel was on the ground and shot and killed Charlie Kirk. I would say that there are various things that we're trying to establish, one being a motive. And since I don't believe that Tyler Robinson and his transferee is a convincing motive because he was fired up about politics, which Lance testified that he never spoke about with him, nor do I believe that he was so into LGBTQ issues, since Lance testified they never spoke about LGBTQ issues, that he stopped and ate at Chick-fil-A, which if you are into LGBTQ issues, wouldn't be your lunch before you go kill Charlie Kirk.
The only woman you F with is Myron. Every other one is a weak man, dude from whatever podcast that basically won't have men on because Duncan on OF fans. OF is weakling thing to do. I mean, I guess. I don't know who he's got on today. Yeah, it's just all women today. I mean, so you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Candace Owens had the great debate that she even conceded was not a debate. She said it wasn't a debate, so I guess she couldn't win a debate if she said it wasn't a debate. But she decided you can call. Look, I'm not going into the name calling thing. Not my thing. Unless you come into my chat and talk stupid, then I'll call you a dumbass and an idiot and all that stuff. But I'm not gonna talk shit about people that's in the mainstream media world. Not my thing. I will say I disagree with them, but I'm not gonna talk shit about them. But anyway, SP. So she had the great debate with Andrew Wilson on whether or not Tyler Robinson was a patsy or whether Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. So they had a great debate on it, which wasn't a debate because Candace said it wasn't a debate. So I mean, she may be. I can't. Oh, she definitely
for LGBT.
She definitely took that window. She definitely took that window. Hey. You thought it was pretty clear she didn't do it, or he didn't do it. Guess we watched different cases and had different evidence because not what we saw. Of course I did. Watched it twice. Just so I can make sure.
LGBTQ issues, because
Yeah, but do you have positive evidence?
I'm answering the question as I feel like I want to answer it. Like I said, you don't get to for an hour and a half pepper
But the question I'm
questions and
asking is
tell me-
about positive
I'm
evidence.
telling you that in any case, establishing a motive and and again, I already explained this at the top of the show, but the reason why people find Israel to be an interesting question is because truthfully, Charlie's perspectives were changing on Israel.
Sure.
And he was starting to realize how much pressure was being put on not just our government to constantly fight their wars, but also being put on his organization personally. If people had come out and been honest about that, rather than rabid claiming he never flinched and everybody's lying and this is not true, you would probably have people that just go, that's life. People change their opinions.
I understand.
And then there was the rabid, I mean, not even that. It's like everything was about trying to convince the public how much he liked it.
So
he
then
loved
other
Israel.
than intuition, how you feel about things, do you have any evidence Israel was involved in killing Charlie Kirk?
I have already said, and if you're watching my show and the context of what I said, this is the general sense of why people think Israel's involved. Nobody has made the claim that Israelis, there were also, obviously
Ian
Joe
Carroll
Kent.
made the claim.
Well, Joe Kent, who I think would have the right to assert it, noted that there were 12 Israeli cell phones on the ground that day. I think most people would like to probe that. Now, it could be maybe they were students, and they were Israeli students in Utah that day.
12,000 people on the ground, and
that narrative.
There were 12 or 15,000 people on the ground at UVU. There were 12 Israeli cell phones. It must be Israel. Come on.
because what we've seen after, coming from the Israeli government, the Israeli prime minister, kind of denying that he did it, which wasn't really necessary. He was quite busy. The phone call that happened, which no one wants to discuss in the Hamptons,
we found all the wine,
the week prior, or not the week
Candace
prior. I
wine
think it was
moms.
around
Y'all are
August 5th
here.
or 6th.
Y'all are
that
all
took
showing
place.
up. Welcome.
And again, the almost desperate lies about
Enjoy your
Charlie
Coke.
shifting opinion on Israel lead us to believe that there could be an Israeli angle in this. But we cannot say for certainty that Israel called the shots and this is how it happened. But it is definitively, I think, a thread that a lot of us would like to see
there's no
pulled.
positive evidence.
He was killed by Tyler Robinson.
Positive, negative, however you want to say it.
Well, positive evidence
I can just
would
have
be
a conversation.
material
He
evidence
admitted to it.
and other evidences which would
what
point
we've said
you to it.
is on our show is what we've said, which is this feels like a conspiracy building. There's no reason to lie about these things.
All right, so since y'all are here, y'all tell me y'all's opinion on the Lindsay Clancy case. Did she do it? Or was it a conspiracy and her husband did it? Did she do it? Or was it a conspiracy? Which one is it? I need the Candace wine moms to tell me who really killed who really unalived these 3 children. Was it the mom or was it the dad? I need to know. I would never be able to figure this out on my own, and I really need y'all's help to find out. The fuck did you say? The Lindsay Clancy case. So the issue is with the baby being able to be revived. Yeah, there's some debate about that. Because it's some people say, I mean, not some people, obviously, but Charlie's not out there anywhere. That's wild. He may have a doppelganger out there, but look, I don't know. Maybe being famous like that. Maybe being famous like that, you can disconnect and leave your children and your wife, but I don't see that. You know, I really don't see it. Wine moms are unbearable. Unbearable. All part of the plan. Whoa, SB. Easy with the names. The Lindsay Clancy case. Why can I not say that name? Why can I not say Lindsay?
And yet people are lying. BB ain't acting right. The Hamptons thing was weird. And the way they tried to shove the Israel narrative down our throat immediately. I mean, the day he died, posting a picture.
If you understood the Constitution, you would hope that every case received the scrutiny that these two are. No. The scrutiny that Candace Owens is throwing on the Charlie Kirk thing is. All right, so you're telling me out here right now that Israel, the French, Tyler's furry boyfriend, Erica Kirk, EPUSA, all got together to assassinate Charlie Kirk. That all these people got together and go, take him out. Y'all think that theory is good enough to use, but one lone leftist gunman's not. The one lone leftist furry I'm not strawmanning what you said. That's what you're saying. That's what that one's saying. That one over there. That one over there. That's what she's saying. And if you don't think, and I'm just going to point this out. If you don't think she's saying that, and if you don't think she was saying that, then why was she? See if I can find it again, because I found it a while ago. Or I had it up a while ago. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Oh, where did that picture go? I lost it. I don't know. Oh, yeah, right here. She don't think. So she don't think that. She don't think that Erica Kirk had anything to do with it, according to her statement in this debate. But yet, here's Erica in this video that she posted holding a rifle. But Erica didn't have anything to do with it. EPA is not. Oh, I'm not going to say it was, but yet you just posted a video saying it was. So, one of you is lying.
Picture of him with an American and Israeli AI'd photo on the president's feed. Doesn't feel right. So.
Do you have any evidence that Erica Kirk or T?
Okay, he didn't know the charges. Okay, so I just want to point this out. If you look up murder, right? Murder is the top charge, and then all of them are subcharges underneath it. It's murder with qualifiers. That's what that is, first of all. But yeah, but we don't know how anybody grieves on the outside. We don't know how anybody grieves when they're not in the public eye. I have to put on a strong face for my kids. I have to put on a strong face for everything else. But let's see. They didn't have to do burden of proof. That's why it's going to trial. What? They did have to do burden of proof. That's why it's going to trial. Oh, they do have the burden of proof. Yeah, that's right. My bad. I misread that. Yeah, so the trial, it wasn't, I mean, the pre-trial was just what it was, a pre-trial. To go over the evidence for probable cause. It had nothing to do with what's going to be shown in the actual trial. I'm not going to disagree with you. She may be a little off. She may be a little out there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me, bro.
Boo. Gibbish.
Gibbish.
Yabbish. Who's a little bit off?
Oh, I'm talking to my chat.
Yeah, and I'm talking to you.
Bunch of wine mom crybabies over here.
What are they crying about? Are they all right?
No, they're not all right. They need serious help.
Why? What's the matter? What's going on?
Ask
Cousin
them.
Vinny will help.
Ask them. They're the ones that have the problems.
No.
Yes. Bro, what are you talking about?
What kind of problems?
I just got called a Down syndrome Shane Gillis over here. Okay? These people have problems, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one though. I'm not gonna lie.
These people have problems, bro. Oh. And thanks for the super chat.
You do have we'll call them moments of brilliance.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that shit. Whatever your name is. Thank you. Who was this? Who did the super chat? Yeah. All right. You know, whatever. What's going on here? We're just chilling. I was waiting on this guy to get here to play some Vigima games.
Cousin's here. We're gonna play the games. You're not even on PUBG yet.
You're a liar.
It doesn't show you. What are you like appearing offline or something?
Oh.
I deleted you.
You might have deleted me. But
Nah, when I just joined, it showed you online. I don't know why I did it before.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Andrew definitely won the debate, and all the wine moms are crybabies. All the Candace wine moms are a bunch of crybabies. Look, we're not talking about what Vinny's wearing. Vinny wears what Vinny wants to wear. I just want to let you know. Vinny is I don't know what he is over here. Where are you at, Vinny? Come here.
I'm your crazy cousin, twice removed.
What are you wearing? SP wants to know what you're wearing, bro.
SP wants to know what I'm wearing?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell am I wearing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't you like how this necklace just drips between my cleavage? Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. You like that?
I do. I like that. Again, there was no evidence, only that the jury will see the attorneys, and the attorneys will not send to the public. Yeah.
What are you talking, politics over there? Or debates or whatever again?
Bro, I'm always talking politics and debating over here. These people are out of their minds. Switch to FIFA? I'm not playing no damn FIFA.
Bro.
What do you think, I'm a communist?
Stop rage baiting the internet, dude.
I'm not rage baiting nobody.
You be rage baiting the internet like crazy. I've been seeing your YouTube videos.
Well, I got a whole bunch of them that's fixing to come out. A whole bunch of them.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Oh, Lion Brian Shapiro. Oh no, you don't know who that is.
Hey, dude, it's Dr. Kama.
Oh my God. God. Look, Karma, I've been in here for an hour. Benny shows up and all of a sudden here comes Karma.
Well, I've been cleaning, so I haven't been on my computer, so it's not even related. Although I did see that Vinny was in the voice channel and I instantly knew where he was.
Man, all you gotta do is look around. The candy simps are everywhere, bro. The candy simps are everywhere. They're all over the place. This place is wild.
What's a candy simp?
Candy simp, Candace Owens, simp. Yeah.
Candace Owen.
Yeah, I better jump out of the plane.
Who's Candace Owen?
I don't know.
DM me, send me a picture. Maybe I know.
Espionage.
SP, the bestie. That's what we call her.
Show yourself, candy simps.
Hey, who the fuck asked SP if she was single?
I don't know. I don't know his name. I can't say his name. There's a bunch of people here, Vinny. Oh shit, you're going the wrong way. Where are you going?
Oh, I'm sorry. I threw a mark down just for Zarkia. I wasn't going specifically to there.
Okay, well you got two.
I didn't think anybody was coming.
You got at least 3 people landing on you over there.
Oh, do I? Let me turn my volume on then. That would probably help.
That'd be good. A black queen. If you want to see the unhinged comments, they're over on YouTube. The YouTube is out of control.
Yeah, I've been seeing your YouTube. You're fucking over there rage baiting everybody on the internet.
Bro, all I'm doing is living my life, talking shit to these people. Doing the one thing I'm good at, and that's talking shit to these people.
Let's not get too carried away with this whole good.
Yeah.
No, I'm good at talking shit to people. How about you shut the?
Think so?
How about you shut the fuck up, Karma?
All right, let's see. Talk shit to me. Let's see what you got.
Sorry, I had some stuff earlier about a different streamer being way too sensitive.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of sensitive. There's a bunch of sensitive simps out there.
Dude, God forbid people have feelings.
Yeah, but like a man.
Yeah, real tough guy. Real tough. Let me guess, you don't cry?
No.
Let me guess, you don't cry? Have fun dropping dead at 50.
Sorry,
With remorse.
I have a tear duct issue, so I can't.
Just
cry,
kidding. I'm
but
just
thank
kidding. I'm
you.
just kidding.
Yeah. I have tear duct
You know,
issue.
what my,
What do
you know what my goal is today? My goal for the rest of your stream is to defend chat just to piss you off. Dude, I don't see a soul, bro. You said there's tons of people here. I don't see a door open, a window broken. I don't see anybody looting anything anywhere near me.
I saw one guy 3 cities away.
Yeah, I thought there was just the guy up at the warehouse. I
Oh,
only saw like
there was
one
a
or two
guy at your warehouse. There was a guy down there by you. What are you talking about? There was people landed. There was people landed right here.
Wait, why is your accent stronger today? The fuck?
What's that?
I said, why is your accent stronger today?
Probably
What's
because I'm
going on?
tired.
Oh, that's fair.
That's it, and I can't control it anymore.
That's fine.
I've been going since 5 in the morning, and we went to a fair today.
Oh, that's
Walked around, yeah, we went to. It's called Washington County Fair over here. It's got like rides and stuff, games to play.
That's kind of mean.
Iowa State Fair is going
What's
on
that?
right now.
They probably ain't seen your dick since '98. That's kind of messed up. Ah, I found him.
Oh my god, dude, you found him.
He's a dingbat.
He's a master dingbat.
Why can't we be friends? I was coming to say hi.
Quite old.
I was coming to say hello.
The Twitch chat is kind of impressive.
Who the hell is this guy?
Hello, friend. Hey, you're an asshole.
Oh, I think I see one. Oh, I know.
Anyway.
Anyway.
They're definitely mad because she lost.
I am 90% sure SB played.
Do 90%. What?
Espionage. Said that I've heard espionage talk. The youngest sounding 71-year-old I've ever heard.
I wasn't expecting to climb up there and him just be standing there looking at me.
Yeah, it's usually how it happens.
You're out of control.
People, can you peek me? I want to shoot your face. Come on. All right.
You don't want to peek you, bro.
Nah, I did shoot both of them twice.
Blind moms are miserable. I agree.
But I'm actually just an asshole.
He just jumped. I shot him and he jumped in the air.
Dirty.
The glider in play. Come on, man. I have to push these guys. I can't see him. Oh, I see him. Dead. Yeah, see you later. Alright, whatever. GG.
Good game.
That guy was fucking invisible up there, bro.
You guys heard? Who's the guy streaming with you? I went to the fair in Rhode Island. That's your cousin Vinny.
Trash.
Trash.
Vinny's streaming. What?
I'm not streaming.
He's not streaming. He's just hanging out. Oh, you're already on my team. Are you joining Karma, or are you staying over there?
If you'll have me. Will I be had?
You'll be had.
Yeah. Let's bring on some randoms so we can roll them.
Okay. I'm not gonna talk to him.
Have you heard of Red Note? No, I've never heard that. What is that? Hey, Vinny, how far is... I can't say it. Coventry?
What?
Coventry? Rhode Island?
Coventry.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Why do you pronounce it with an R?
What are you asking me? How far is it from where?
From you.
From me?
Yeah.
I mean, everything in Rhode Island from me is anywhere between five minutes to 40
stone's
minutes.
throw away.
So yeah.
5 minutes to 40 minutes, I get you. Yeah.
If I was to drive to Coventry right now, it'd be 25 minutes. It's a little bit more south of where I'm at. Why?
Big boy, put down the Hardee's and grab a salad. I ain't had Hardee's, bitch. And salad makes you shit. I'm not interested in that. So, toodaloo, big man.
He's actually from the part of the country that calls it Carl's Jr.'s.
No. We don't have Carl's Jr. here. That's
You know it's the same thing, right? I don't know if you know that.
We don't have that here.
I know.
So,
I have
Why did somebody ask me how far Coventry is from me?
Somebody in the YouTube chat was like was talking about the thing as well.
The island of Rhode Island.
Oh, the Washington State Fair. Washington State Fair takes place in Richmond, though.
He said well, no shit, but he said he forgot about the fair until you mentioned it.
Oh, sorry, buddy. It's the last day today, too.
Should have been here yesterday. He didn't mention it, but he should have still been here yesterday. Bad,
sure
bro.
The Iowa State Fair is like 10 days.
Are we going to Nova? Is that what you want to do?
We got a couple of
I mean, that's gonna be a long way and we're gonna have to cross the water.
You got a couple what?
A couple of the feasts are happening for the churches right now. If he wants to go to something like that, they're all doing it.
Yeah, I missed it too, SB. I wasn't invited to go to the damn fair.
Go get yourself a candy apple and a Doughboy.
I don't know about the candy apples. I know you got a candy ass.
I can tell you though.
Yeah.
I can tell you, PUBG is playing games is not what brings all the people in. It's this damn these debate streams with Candace and Andrew.
I mean, that's a lot more entertaining.
There's more. There's I guarantee you, there's more people interested in politics than.
This is wild, bro. These people are insane.
I'm dead. I deserve that.
You fucked. You boofed.
Yeah, I turned around and
Messed up,
the guy looking at me. Didn't know.
You done messed up, son.
I should have talked shit to bro. Oh, they're everywhere.
Okay. You use a gun that's not damn.
That's what I had too. You turn around, there's the guy staring at me looking around. Get him, bro.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Ah!
That guy teleported outside the crate.
Yeah, I was just saying, did he
Wild,
die
bro.
before he came around the corner on your screen?
Yeah, definitely.
It kind of felt like it.
Me too.
That's what happened when I was watching.
Right, so
The guy just like appeared. Like he went. There was like nothing there. To his entire body was just all the way outside the crate.
wait, you're here to make
I
tons
don't know,
of.
maybe I hit a lag spike or something.
You're here to make fun of me. Oh,
So I'm
Hey, join the party. That's what we're all here for.
I think me and you can be
You came
friends.
to the right place.
If you came here to make fun of me. Yeah, pretty much the simps are gone. When I stopped talking about them, they all just kind of left. They're all crybaby simps.
You dye in your hair? Bro?
What?
You dye in your hair?
Yeah, gray.
Looks like you got a touch of gray. Yeah, it's the old salt and pepper look.
Yeah, I like the gray look.
Oh, I know who Candace Owens is.
Good. If it makes you feel better, I'm also wearing a blue shirt.
Yeah, they don't like the fact that Andrew Wilson went in and destroyed her on her own turf. So they want to come in here and cry about it.
What did they have a debate about?
Transformers and Vim.
It was a debate that really Candace couldn't win. It was whether or not Tyler Robinson's a patsy or did Tyler Robinson really kill Charlie Kirk?
Dude, my fucking... Oh man, my colors are messed up.
So Candace Owens, you know, she seems to think that the French, Israel, TPUSA, and Erica Kirk all conspired together to kill Charlie Kirk. But they can't put their mind around that a leftist trans liberal would do it. They can't put their mind around that.
You seen how some of those people break while they... One, they probably don't know how to shoot a gun. Two...
Well, I
Do
appreciate
not know how to shoot a gun.
I appreciate you subscribing, Ken.
Crap.
Oh,
What is wrong with my game?
you're playing it, bud. What's wrong with it?
No, dude, my colors are all off. It's bothering me.
You see this guy's name, dude? What the fuck?
I smell a bush.
I seen it a while ago. I just wasn't gonna try to say it, and then I realized what it was, and I'm like,
mustache.
I realized what it said, and I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't try to say that.
I knew it was.
Why am I yelling?
I don't know. First, I'm tired of being landed on with people. Who are these people?
Well, I don't see anybody.
Oh, it's my teammate.
From Milta. There's people at farm.
That's a hell of a place to land.
Definitely.
At a farm? Yeah. A little slideshow that Pharma is actually not a farmer.
Pharma the Pharma.
Pharma the Pharma.
To chew ass and kick bubble gum. I'm all out of bubble.
All right, bud. You're out of control. Oh, I'm doing great.
Ooh, baby.
Doing great.
I think I need to pull them up on Twitch instead. I mean on YouTube. I think I'll enjoy it more.
Oh no, there's not. Everybody started leaving because I stopped talking about them. They can't stand it over here.
What, you talking about them?
Yeah. When I was constantly engaging and talking about how terrible Candace Owens was, they were all just like, "Ah, you evil!" And you know, because the left is so tolerant and stuff, they want to come in and call me names.
I'm an RPD here, bro.
Thank you. You know, they're so tolerant and stuff that they want to call people names because that's.
Only to them though. it's a little different.
Wow, gonna be outclassed when it comes to raised bait there, Blob? Huh. I'm not raised at all. Y'all, see, it's people like you that don't understand what you did. And that's not my fault. Don't know what you did.
Oh man, we can bridge camp. We gotta go. There's a US in the road, like over here.
Get out.
We gotta get out of here.
You said that.
Like a US near Orange.
You said that gun was over here.
No, blue mark. You see.
Yeah.
I got a car too, Vincent.
If anyone finds a comp for a DMR or AR, let me
Will
know.
you tell him to come on? Because my push to talk button's way too far away.
Hey, we're going to the bridge, bud.
Oop, I found a comp. How about that?
Let's get this car.
How about you never tell me how to live again?
I'll ride with Puss.
I'll ride the puss.
I'm with you, Puss.
Alright, hold on.
I don't think he's used to being called puss yet.
Oh, you better get used to it. That's all I'm calling him. What am I supposed to call him? Smell?
Hey, old smelly. Old smelly.
We're gonna camp this bridge.
You almost went too far, bud.
Oh man, I love that you're on board, dude. This is gonna be excellent.
There we go.
Nope. Oh, get up there. You fall off the bridge for you, moron.
What are you trying to do?
What?
Get on one of the crossbars?
Yeah.
This one. Go that one.
Oh, there was another one over here. I was trying to get on it. I went a little farther down the bridge. Not this one. Not that one, bud. This one.
Put the lock back on the...
Hey, thanks, Brian.
Oh, this is exciting. Having a lot of fun here.
It's gonna get exciting. Patience, my
I
love.
know.
Patience.
Have the patience of a fucking gnat.
Every time you see those LOL emojis, know we are better than you. Because you do this for a living. And I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you, you know, giving me all these views and stuff. Because that's ultimately what matters to me.
I appreciate you.
That's
taking that
ultimately
deep,
what matters to me, is that you're giving me these views. Because without you,
It really is, SP.
I wouldn't be making money on YouTube. Without
Actually,
you, I wouldn't be
stop
making
right
money on
now.
YouTube. I do appreciate you. Y'all done got my ad revenue up. Y'all done
Actually,
got
holding S and W.
the views up.
Still have the feeling
I
of it.
appreciate y'all. So you come in here and you talk shit to me anytime you want to. Just so you know, I'm making some money off of it. And I appreciate you. Not my fault.
know. I mean,
You're right.
Where they at?
You're right. I do need it. I do need the money, so send it to me.
Somebody's got to come down this.
Oh yeah, they will. They will.
Why does he sound like he's like a fighter jet pilot talking to me? Or like, you know, like the scuba maps that have walkie-talkies?
Is the money worth it?
There's a bike and a coupe.
Oh, here they come.
I mean, I enjoy rage baiting, yo. So.
Got one team's dead.
Further down on the end of the bridge.
I'm a little too high.
I got 2 knocked in my orange box.
Finish each other, sandwiches.
Alright, I got both my kills.
What is this?
Oh, should have went to the other bridge.
Good stuff there, boys.
Oh yeah.
I'm not getting famous out here, guy. But I do appreciate you. Ask you, Queen Candace. Wait. Come.
There'll be another wave of people.
Yeah. Unless there's people come up behind us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there'll probably be someone pushing late here in a second.
Yeah. Out of your mind.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, dude, it's only phase 2, bro.
No, but they see that car sitting there, and they'll be like, "Nope, ain't doing that," and they'll go to the other bridge.
Nah, you think they're gonna go all the way to the other side?
We gotta go to the.
We gotta go to
Damn south side of the island.
Oh, he's southern.
Alright, I guess we can start heading out.
What was that? 2 teams that y'all killed?
What?
Yeah, I think it was 2 total teams.
Pretty sure one of my kills got stolen.
No.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice. What?
I agree with that.
Was you here, Holden, or were you reading?
What?
I thought you heard my son.
Oh yeah, I heard him. I don't know what I wasn't talking to you, but I heard him.
Oh, the car.
Hey, anybody have any firsties?
I have 2. You can have one if you need it.
Yeah, I don't have any apparently.
Okay.
Behind us?
Where we came from,
ran out of mouse pad.
That's crazy that you even attempted that.
Did I even attempted it?
Yeah.
Try to hide this.
We're gonna move again. Where we're gonna move to, we need to figure that out before we go.
Are we trying to hold down orange or blue? Yeah. Yeah, let's go to blue in the airplanes.
There's shooting over there.
Yeah. The pulse is well there. Can I jump this?
I love that he followed you. Exactly.
Ah!
My foot. Ouchie. I then sniped that from the house
Oh,
over there.
that village up there.
I hit him one time.
Shit, this is a bad spot.
I was in that one. I was looking at the wrong one. It's actually not that bad of a spot, dude.
Nah, I'm like super exposed to the hill all the way to the north. Is that a guy? I don't think that's a guy. That's not a guy.
In the window.
I was in the window.
He's in the window in the wall.
The switch is down the pole. Okay, that's really cool that he can shoot me there and I can't shoot him.
Oh, there's a guy close, dude. Oh my god. There's a guy like right over here on
We
orange.
need to get some cover, we're gonna die.
Yeah, this is a bad spot. I think we try and back up here, Carmen, take the cars and leave.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, we get out of here. Let's go wrap and take the hill. I'm gonna wait up for them. I'm gonna wait up for them real quick.
Damn, it's just me.
We're gonna need all of us. That's fine. Check these houses real quick.
Whole team on green.
Okay. Let's take these houses for now.
You're right. I'm coming. I can't do it. Oh, I killed him. Okay.
Nice, dude. Nice. You're a legend.
There's another team of...
Another RPD in here.
Yo, I just heard a shot all the way east, bro. Near like
Another RPD in here.
Yeah, I heard a shot east, like at this complex over here. Is that in? Oh yeah, that's in. The one with the res tower. Oh yeah, they're back there. They're moving in right now. Whole team moving in from the blue into.
Getting shot from the mountain.
Into
Shot
where?
at.
Where are they going, Vinny? Orange?
No.
It's the
New
new
orange.
762.
Oh, okay.
They're not in now either.
It's the new 762 LMG. All right, all I have is bandages. I can't shoot him a slow hill.
That ridge there.
Yeah, let's try and make it to Blue Ridge.
You boys like Mexico?
You boys like Mexico? Yeah, y'all push up there that way I can get shot.
Oh my god. Good thing I silenced it up there, right?
I agree, Ken. They are absolutely delusional.
Bunch of sevens, dude.
You what?
A bunch of sevens here.
Kind of clear this backside real quick.
You mad? Yeah. Yeah. I'm good now.
In the house.
Damn.
It's kind of a fucking bicycle.
Can't move. Move, I'm dead.
No. Right, two of them. Good luck, Christian. You got it?
I got one of them.
Other one's coming in.
Nice, dude. Good job.
Touch me.
Touch cover. Touch it. Good shit,
stuff,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
bud.
stay in there. I'm gonna start crawling to you guys because the blue's gonna be moving soon.
Not gonna lie, I forgot I rezzed him.
Now there might be a team moving in from the south. Just be ready for it now. This fight's over.
I got this.
We got a crate coming down 170.
Oh Lord
I
have
had
mercy.
a jammer when he threw that blue zone. I thought I was cooked, and I realized I had a jammer. I was like, oh, I might make it.
Where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL.
Yeah, go Dogs.
No.
I'm not really into sports like that.
Yeah.
He instantly backed out of that. No loyalty, guy.
I sound really southern now.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep holding up here in case someone wraps.
Vinny, there's an MG3 here.
I'm good. I'm gonna use the rip it.
I mean, they buffed it. I would, but I'm M249. I think there's more guys over there.
Could be either. I don't know. I don't know if it's a full team. I mean, it's at least what 5 people. So
Well, I know there's a broken team because I knocked and flushed a guy. It could be like hiding over here.
what's going on with your damn cursor?
Oh, I just made it look like that. You can customize your cursor now.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do all kinds of different stuff. There's another crate here.
Dude, there's people out here just hiding somewhere.
Hmm.
There they are.
Oh!
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah, he was really on ours.
There was 2 down there. Oh my god. That's crazy.
He didn't miss.
Yeah, even with getting head body. Oh. Oh my god. Good try.
Ah, GG's, boys.
GG, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, bud.
GG. GG.
Yeah, that was a good game, dude.
Yeah. Wasn't bad. Not for me, but for y'all. Not good at the game, but I can raise bake these people.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, bud.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the one
bud.
saying behind me.
Don't
Oh,
you know? Yeah, bud.
Oh,
Don't you know? Oh yeah.
Only one.
Wow. See here.
Right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I thought so.
Homies. Mom's got a source of the liquor. Dad.
I heard you were going crazy in your chat earlier, all of a sudden, or did it happen gradually?
I gotta finish this.
So I start watching when I start watching debates and do political stuff. It pops off a lot, but just sitting here, gaming, chilling out, it kind of dies back down. But if I went back to watching debates right now or something, it would go crazy. I think.
Go get your dad.
What is it?
Right now, go get
Friday night?
Go get him.
After the debate, I re-streamed it and live streamed it and stuff like that, and I think I had like 700 people in here or something at one point, or 570. I think is what my max was. Did you watch Andrew on his stream today in the Crucible? No. Where it had like 12,000 concurrent viewers.
I ran back. Oh, yeah.
Buddy!
I am ready.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
7.
about like
7.
another. I got like another game or two in me, and then I gotta go.
Okay. You wanna? Well, gotta. Person. I like Sandhawk though, so.
You said you like Sandhawk?
Yeah. No, I don't
Yeah, I
like
do too.
Sandhawk.
Oh, you don't? Why
No.
not?
Because the grass is too tall, and I'm a short fella.
Yeah,
It tickles his testicle.
but if you're a short fella in tall grass, then you're hard to see, right?
No. I'm also wider than the grass.
I'm also round.
You're wider than all the grass. All the grass, dude.
Sunless pillow.
Yeah, I watched this stream, but I was also having to get ready for mine, so it was like, I know that there were,
Whose stream were you watching?
I seen 12,000, but I don't know about the rest. You said there were 20, that's crazy.
Whose stream you talking about?
Crucible with Andrew Wilson.
Oh.
Bro.
Sorry.
You know, all the Candace Owens wine moms are after everybody that's an Andrew Wilson fan now because
Dude, I think you're gonna have to give me $1 every time you say Candace Wilson from here on out.
Well, his name's Owens, but
like, can you save some Candace Wilson for somebody else?
No, I
Candace
can't.
Owen for somebody else.
I can't.
Can you just...
But he triggered all of her fan base by calling all women the hard R.
Wait, what?
You know what I'm
This
talking
guy
about?
said what?
He called all women the hard R.
What, like
the slur.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And every one of them, boy, every one of them, you can just see. Because she said, she was talking about a specific person, right? She goes, you called her the R word. And he goes, yeah. I pretty much think all women are.
Which R word are we talking about? We talking about the racist one?
No. The artard.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the.
That was one of his talking points. That's
No.
kinda wild.
No, she asked him a question about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah. Oh, this is." He asked her a question, or she asked him a question, and he was like, "Oh yeah. Does she want to ask me about it? All of them are."
It's kind of a.
And all of their heads
debate.
exploded at the same time.
Does this guy just rage bait people?
Oh yeah, he's the one of the best at it. He's also a master debater.
Yeah, but why would anybody even take that statement seriously?
That's what he said. He said, I call all my friends that. So if you get offended by it, that's your own fault.
I mean, that's such a crazy statement to be like actually serious. Like nobody thinks like that for real.
I'm aware.
Why would they even get mad?
Because we're not dealing with rational people.
I can see being offended that he said it. I know some people would take offense to that, but like said the word.
You know, I still haven't found a gun. This is not a good.
People fighting? What's happening here?
Yeah, there's a lot of people here.
For real?
Yeah.
I looked. I feel like I didn't see anybody. Oh, I see a guy. Yeah, there's a guy here.
Oh wow. But you didn't see nobody.
Well, now I do.
I think they despawned all my guns.
Is that what you think happened?
It was pretty good.
I got him.
There was a guy here on Orange. He's second floor. Dude, did they like change the audio or something? I just heard broke from so far away, dude.
You fixed your audio. I'm proud of you.
I didn't do anything though.
Doesn't make me any less proud.
Okay. He's definitely hanging out second floor orange, bro. Just be careful. I don't know what he's doing now. He might have moved out, like a backside or something. Molly.
Liam, no. I saw.
Yeah, he definitely had to have moved from the building. Oh no, he's still there. That's crazy, dude. Knocked him. Whew. I had the tightest window to shoot that guy in. Oh, his buddy's up there already.
There's more in there, yeah.
I think I got a sticky bomb kill right here.
Missed twice,
Oh
God damn it.
Everything missed.
I have no ammo. Crazy.
I'm gonna hit fire.
Let's go.
Yeah, I feel real good.
GG.
Not even a little.
What?
Not
Oh,
even
dude,
a
we're like the
little.
worst players in the game, dude.
Why did y'all not have any weapons? What are y'all doing?
Oh, dude, it's so tough when someone thinks we're cheating because we're actually so bad now.
Bro, the guy I killed was standing in the ran out of the room, didn't have a weapon.
Compared to when we used to play this game for like
Oh, yeah,
80 hours a
so
week,
different.
dude, and then we, dude, I know, I feel so bad at this game. I feel bad at all games lately, to be honest. I think I'm aging out.
Yeah, the only
having those reflexes.
Yeah, you're getting old, bro.
I am. I think it's. I was being a little serious there. I think I really am losing that little bit of an edge.
No, you're getting old. It's getting rough out here.
Yeah. And
I
he
know,
got
I
a
know.
PC that he didn't also buy me like he said he would.
You know what, dude? You're not gonna let this go, are you?
No, I forget, and then I remember, and it's fun to say.
Does anyone need anything? I have an extra 4x, 2 red dots, a suppressor for
I need a
sniper.
I need a
and
4x.
extended quick draw.
4x.
You need 4x?
Yep.
There's a muzzle break.
The break.
Then quick draw.
I must break you.
I thought that was our teammate talking for a second.
I thought it was our teammate that said that too, but it was not. It was the other guy.
I think they're mad because I had.
Hey, Sunless, do you need I got 2 extra red dots, a suppressor for a sniper, and an extended quick draw mag.
You gonna drop that 4-time or what? Oh, thank you.
Take a red dot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it on you.
Yeah. Thank you.
I actually dropped the red dot on the body back there, on blue.
I gave him 2. He's fine.
Yeah, I'm set.
A little bit.
What are you doing over there?
Shooting with the truck.
There's a bike that just flew by, y'all. What the hell just happened?
I think they're coming to res.
There's a bike and there's a people in this building. Here.
Fucking where?
Bro, they're everywhere. I mean, I don't know. There's 3 of them. There was 2 of them on a bike. There he is. Put around the back. Oh, that's you. You gotta get me now? I'm dead. I'm dead. It's gonna kill me.
No, he's got you. He's got you. He's got you.
I'm saying the blue's gonna kill me.
Oh, the blue zone.
1 second too late.
I see that guy shooting from up the mountain here.
Anyway. Yeah, they have to defend their queen, and they're not going to be able to.
Was there ever a guy yellow?
Yeah, the one that killed me. What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not.
You're a SKF.
Yeah, there was a guy yellow, the one that killed me.
Christ, dude.
I'm gonna go for the res.
Yeah, I'm not stressed about them coming and harassing me, I promise. I'm sitting there talking shit to him the whole time, so it's not like it bothers me that much. This is wild. Y'all about to get just rained.
Yeah, we're gonna get farmed here.
This dude's a real one right here. Kicking it. But yeah, I jumped over that fence, and as soon as I did, there was two guys that flew by on a motorcycle. Like, what the fuck?
What the heck?
But yeah, I'm not worried about harass. It's they just don't realize. They just don't realize that all they did was they built, monetized my channel. They got me everything that I wanted out of it. Because, I mean, it's not like I'm not getting views revenue now. So it's like, y'all come on in and talk shit about me for a couple hours and see how we feel.
There's a motorcycle you and our teammate can take. It's like right on blue.
He's
And then
like
I have one
already.
up here. What's that?
He's like out.
With what?
I don't know where to go here. I guess if y'all can kill that guy up there in that building, then I'll go there.
Res someone.
Y'all can kill the guy at the res tower, I can go there.
Liam, hey.
Oh my god, dude, there's no way out of this.
Yeah, there is. Leia.
Damn it.
Oh my god, dude.
What? Get out here. Liam, come here.
I'm struggling. There's like something wrong with this bike. It's got that glitch or something.
Ain't nobody here.
Why the hell did that just drop?
What the hell was that?
That was these bricks. Oh, maybe the noise just happened late for me. It's like an audio glitch. Like the big triangles, the cover.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's a guy here with like a ton of stuff.
A body?
Yeah, dead body right here on me. Here, I'll come get you.
You shoot at me?
I sure did. Let me just check this big one real quick. See if there's anything good in here. Oh, a Panzerfaust. I'm good.
Yeah, I definitely agree. We need to stop letting non-citizens run for office. My biggest criticism of Wilson, is that he does not, that he took it easy on Candace. I understand that she was going to run if he didn't, but I still would have rather, I think it would have been better had he pressed her and she rage quit. I think that would have been better if he would have pressed her and she would have rage quit. To be honest.
This is a crazy circle, dude. You guys seeing this shit?
Yeah, half water.
I mean, that's just a crazy intersection for it to land at. But yeah, and it's half water.
Might have any? You got any energy drinks?
I have one left. You want it?
Hey, look at this building.
It's pretty freaking quiet for 20-something people.
Sure is.
Especially on our side of the map.
Yeah, I don't have. We gotta run.
Like, I'm wondering what happened to that team that was bullying us from the hill. There's a drop here.
Yeah, I agree. He wanted to trip over her. He wanted to trip over her own words. I agree, but something in me would have loved to see her rage quit. Something in me would have loved it. And then it would have been even better because all the candy wine moms would have came after us even harder. Because how could you disrespect our queen that way? You evil smoky man. Karma, you're muted. Are you pushing over there, Karma?
Hey, be careful, orange mark. Orange mark, it is the team over there.
Two guys on green.
Where you going, Vinny?
There's a team on our flank here. I'm gonna try and fuck with.
One running up the hill.
Thank you. I missed, dude. My fucking fat forearm got stuck. Nice. You can throw a smoke.
No, I don't have any.
Okay.
There's another guy there, bro.
I was trying to get
GG,
in.
dude.
I was trying to get in that damn hole.
No, you're good. But you flushed the knock and there was a guy rezzing him.
I didn't see him. He was behind the tree, I guess.
He popped out again after. I was losing my fucking mind. I was muted.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
All right, gentlemen. I must bid you adieu.
Already?
Yeah, I gotta get to bed early. Got a long day.
You told me 9:30 or 10:30. It's only 10.
Yeah,
You
I know,
you lied.
I'm tired. I'm sorry. I lied to you.
Lied.
It was a good couple of games, though. Gotta say, it was fun.
Yeah. I'm
All
bad.
right, fellas, you guys have a good one.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta.
Bye.
Hey, you good? Anyway, back to this.
USA participated in the murder of Charlie Kirk?
I've never said they participated in the murder of Charlie Kirk, so how could I say that I have evidence they participated in the murder of Charlie Kirk?
Okay. So then you don't believe that they did?
I never have said that statement, so I'm not going to get you to ask me personal questions about things that I've never said on record.
Okay, fair.
Absolutely, without question, Andrew won. I don't. Andrew won. That's all. It's 100%.
Team is sending messages in the back saying they have a video they want to play.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know what the video is.
All he did was lie and talk over most of the time. You might want to go pull your. You might want to go check it. You might want to go check the official record, because you, my friend, are a dumbass. You, my friend, are a dumbass. The speaking, Candace talked 3 times more than Andrew, because Candace just rambles with word salad, and Andrew was on point. Hey, hang around, Ken. They're coming back. I'm back in the debate. They're coming back,
there's
bud.
a video you want to play that Candace said she has full confidence Israel was involved.
Yep.
Yeah. He said evidence that they killed him. I said this is why people think they're involvement.
So if they have the clip, they can play the clip.
Yeah.
They're referring to a clip.
Yeah.
He's parroting the official government. No shit. That was his claim, dumbass.
My guess is Pierre.
Pierre.
I think that there's a reason Pierre knew that Charlie was dead first. I think there's a reason he was a priority.
What was that?
How? Why? I think France and Israel are involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination. And I'm going to put that out there with full confidence.
Okay.
I also
involvement.
I understand.
Yeah.
So you think you with full confidence you think that
I think
that
Israel's
France
involved.
and Israel
Yeah, I mean, the person that gave me that thing that I reported said that French Foreign Legion were on the ground that day.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this would be at a professional limitation for me to then go and probe.
Oh no, I've never been called a bootlicker before. Oh, what will I do?
That information that I handed over. I can't do that. I'm not
But
the
you
United
don't have
States
any
government.
positive evidence of
Okay,
that,
okay.
right?
Liz, I don't. Can you just stop? It's actually just like annoying to hear you keep saying positive evidence. I've just asked me what I think, and I just tell you, yes, I think they are
that's
involved.
a claim.
No, I said here's what I think.
I have every right to ask you about your claim.
Yeah, but
and if there's positive evidence
in
for
this
your
statement,
claim,
I literally just said I think, and I am allowed to think. And
yeah,
you
you're
keep
allowed
saying,
to think,
do you have
but you're
positive
making a
evidence?
claim.
I have tons of positive evidence that I'm allowed to think. Yes.
I agree. You're allowed to think.
Okay. So,
nobody's disputing whether or not Candace Owens is allowed to think. What I'm asking is
but
you have
what's your issue then? What is your issue with the statement?
evidence.
I think that Israel is involved.
That's not just what you said. You said
I
that
did say
it's with full confidence.
Yes.
You would think that if you had full
can
confidence,
you have confidence to think when you think?
If I said, for instance, I think I'm going to be late to work, right, with full confidence, I would say my evidence for that is that I'm 20 minutes away and I need to be there in 5.
Andrew,
that's how you.
I have full confidence that all of Candace's Weinmann fans are idiots. I have full confidence. What would I say? Why would I say that? Because they follow Candace Owens.
You would know whether or not you had full
I'm just
confidence.
Going to tell you something.
But ask me on the record. Ask me directly, and I'll be like, no. I didn't say that. Oh man, it would be crazy if you got the actual context of what he was doing. You, my friend, are a dumbass. You. KOLD338. When you made that name, you go, man, I'm a dumbass. So I'm going to come in here and say some dumb shit. Do you know what an internal critique is? Do you know what an internal critique is? If you don't know what an internal critique is, then shut your mouth and go look it up. Or go watch the full thing in context. Because he was definitely using the other guy's logic, you dumbass.
If it was the case that I said I have full confidence I'm going to be late to work, I would say my evidence that I'm going to be is that work is 20 minutes away, right? And I have to be there in 5. So I have full confidence. That's why I would think
James,
that.
you must
so
like
I'm
it 'cause
asking
you're watching
if
it.
you think that Israel and France were involved in the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and you say with full confidence, I'm just asking for the evidence, or at least walk me through the mindset of why it is that you can think that with evidence.
Before we do this again, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. Because this was funny, and I'm never going to not want to see it again.
Broadcast. Upgrade to premium. We are live. Welcome to the channel, guys. It's me, Colin, Project Constitution. Joining me tonight is my guest. He goes by Mr. Coombe. This is a guy who knows Andrew Wilson, spent a bunch of time with Andrew Wilson in his house, got to know him intimately, and has some stories to tell. So we're just gonna kind of walk through. He doesn't have a short time. He's only gonna be here about a half hour, so it's gonna be a short stream. But he just has some information that he feels is relevant, I feel is relevant, that we want to expose with you guys. So without, oh wait a minute, we're not even live yet? What the hell's going on here?
I don't know actually. I know where those guys are.
Okay, no, we are. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're just not live on X. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
So without further
they're
ado, welcome
talking
to the
to
show,
horizontal
Mr. Coombe. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm okay, man. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate that. All right. So I guess you want to just give us a little history of how you well, I don't know, you could begin where you want to begin. I'll let that way, because I don't want to say anything that's going to get you in trouble.
Yeah, so I met the Wilsons a few years back, and you know, we became friends, sort of like work friends and everything like that. And then I ended up actually spending a lot of time at their place where they lived in the States, like a good 2 weeks or so. And then, yeah, I had some pretty crazy things revealed to me, and I saw the conversation coming up about Andrew's past recently, and to be honest, it was like a little bit alarming to me. And so I thought I would share something, and then I think that's since been deleted, but you picked up on it. And basically this was about Andrew's past before the Crucible, and about his military past and everything. And there's a reason why he went off the face of the earth for a very long time. And, you know, there's a military background. Not really many people know much about that. Then he goes missing off the face of the earth. So I'm spending time at his place, and basically I found 6 passports in his name. And that was the first big red flag, because basically he told me that he'd never left the country before. And so I started to investigate that. And yeah, I then started to ask some questions. And then eventually one night we were drinking. We had a lot to drink, actually. And then he started to tell me a very detailed story. I don't know if any of the story is true, but it does seem to check out, because, you know, going missing off the face of the earth for that long and then just coming back like that is kind of crazy. Into the Crucible just comes out of nowhere. So I don't know where you want me to kick it off.
I guess if you want to start, we could tell, I guess, a little bit about the military thing, because not a lot of people, you said, know about that. And I think he's actually denied that he was in the military, or was it? I think he denied he was a sniper in the military.
Well, it's actually a lot deeper than that, dude. Like, I don't know how much trouble this can get me in saying it, but what actually happened was, I think that the story that they give is a medical discharge. That's what happened. But really the story here is that when he was younger, and this is why he goes missing off the face of the earth, and there's no sort of like recollection of him or online presence or anything, is because basically what happened was that he was recruited into a high-level multinational government program where he was used as a spy, and he was mind controlled. Do you know about MK Ultra?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's various different mind control things that happen, and they can basically turn these people into pretty much anything that they want in terms of like manipulation and coercion and these sorts of things. So he was recruited into this program, and then had an episode of amnesia. That's what he says anyway, an episode of amnesia. And then he was, from my understanding, basically used by the US government as a federal asset, and is currently being used by the US government as a federal asset to go into leftist spaces and destroy the left in all places. That's what he says anyway. His mission is to go into the left and to destroy them in all of their places. And I think that recently he's been used as a I guess a government op to go into to Candace Owens' space and to try and destroy that, because she's like exposing the feds.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling as well, but it's good to hear somebody who actually knows firsthand and has spoke with him and actually can corroborate that. So, yeah, that's important. I think it's important for people to know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want to go next? You want to talk about, I guess, let's get into the passports, I guess, how that story came about.
Yeah, so basically, we were just playing games one night. I think we were playing like Rocket Ball, I think it was, the ones where you drive the cars and everything, and then found the passports. And then I didn't really want to bring it up because it was a bit awkward, but then I brought it up, and basically we started having these drinks, and then he told me a bunch of stories about his past. And then I found out soon that he'd been deployed in a bunch of different overseas places, which was, you know, like I didn't know that before. And I actually found, I don't know if you realize this, but I'm Australian. I found out that he'd been deployed to Australia and actually had an encounter with a drop bear. I don't know if you know about drop bears.
No.
Oh, it's a, I don't know. Not many people know about this outside of Australia, but basically drop bears are like a marsupial, and they can like, Andrew tells tall stories, so I don't know if he's even telling the truth about this, but they drop out of the trees and they'll like fuck you up, dude. They'll like fondle you and everything. So like he got fondled by a drop bear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. So he told me about that, and I was like, well, he must know about Australia if like he's telling me about like an assault by a drop bear, you know? So
yeah.
that happened, and then apparently around Europe as well, he was found floating in the Mediterranean Sea by an Italian fisherman. This is what he told me. Found floating in the Mediterranean Sea by an Italian fisherman. Had he was found with like a bank account details on him or something like this, like a bank account in Switzerland. So, I mean, when we're talking about the Mediterranean and Australia and the USA and the CIA and Mossad and everything, it sounds like a multi-agency thing. And it's like, well, how does a guy like some sort of like smoking hillbilly from frickin' nowhere in America who smokes cigarettes and swears at women, how does he actually become such a big internet star? And it's like, I think you and I both know, I've seen, I don't agree with everything that you guys say, but like, I think you guys know that like government ops are real, you know?
Oh yeah, and they definitely, the algorithm pushes certain people intentionally.
Yeah, 100%. So
More
yeah, there was
algorithm,
that
don't
dude.
fail me now.
Yeah, go on.
That's a wild story. So he told you that he, I guess, lost his memory or something and woke up in the middle of the river, or the water or whatever, found by fishermen with some bank account attached to him or something. Switch bank account.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the story he told me. But then, so from what I've been able to piece together, he.
Oh my goodness. Anyone who would wear a mask is an absolute coward and should never have a voice with no face connected to it. But let me tell you something, friend. You stay right there. It gets better.
He was a part of a military program. The military program went south. There was some sort of a falling out that happened. And then he obviously knew a lot before he was found in the sea. So then he was basically, I think he was like assaulted or something like that, and then lost a lot of his memory, had a bunch of amnesia problems. And then eventually he was sort of recruited into this government program over in the United States. And because of the amnesia and everything, he didn't know much about like his past, but what he did know was still the skills that he'd learned in like manipulation and basically like CIA techniques and everything. And he was able to deploy all of those techniques, all of those military techniques into like the crucible, whatever that is, and basically just work for the government to be like a I guess an attack dog of sorts.
Yeah, that sounds
Andrew Wilson works for the government. He's an attack dog. I'm telling you.
Very MK Ultra like.
Yeah.
And that also, like, that's the same thing that, I don't know what your position is, and it really doesn't matter, but that's kind of what we think, about Erica Kirk as well, that she was an MK Ultra style asset.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the passports now, you said, so 5 passports you saw, huh?
Yeah. 6 passports. Yeah.
Okay. Now that's definitely strange, especially you're saying when you confronted him about it. Tell us how was his behavior when you confronted him about it? Was he like weird about it, or?
Well, it was after a bunch of drinks, and he has the sort of ability to, I guess, tell tall stories, if you will. So we'd had a few drinks, and I think he just let his pride get in the way a little bit, and he wanted to tell his really cool story. But before he tried to hide it from me, so it didn't really take me long, to be honest. Like when I confronted him about it, he pretty much like told me within a few minutes just about what had happened, and especially about the deployments and about how he got fondled by a drop bear in Australia and all of these crazy stories.
No. This guy here, this guy over here, Mr. Coombe. Oh, Mr. Coombe over here. This guy right here. He went in and he found out a bunch of information on Andrew Wilson. And he come on to Project Constitution stream and he was telling him about all the low-down, dirty information on Andrew and the Crucible. He went in and told him all of this information, and it's just wild. All the stuff that he does.
He's in the Mediterranean and everything, so... didn't take me too long. His defense came down pretty quick. It was a little bit awkward in the weeks following, because I think that he probably knew that he'd told me too much. But yeah, so it didn't take me too long.
Okay, yeah, because you said he was drinking at the time, right?
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed,
Now,
but he drinks and smokes and swears at women.
Yeah. Okay. So as far as his drinking goes, do you know if he's like an alcoholic? Does he have like a problem? Do you know of, or is he does he drink every day, or is it something that he drinks occasionally with buddies, or?
I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever seen him. I don't follow the guy, so this is the first time I've ever seen it. But I will now, though. I'm gonna go find him just to see the cope that he had with this.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that really, but what I do know is that when no one's looking, he smokes menthol cigarettes. So he tries to act like he smokes like normal cigarettes, but then when no one's looking, he smokes menthol cigarettes. And I found that a weird detail, like a weird thing to do.
Yeah, well, I hide that. That is such a strange detail to hide.
Yeah.
He's a strange guy altogether, though. I mean, I remember the first time I kind of had a back and forth with him. He like lost it. Like he went maniacal. Like he clearly was drinking that night.
It's probably from the head trauma, dude. It's probably from the amnesia, because I don't know if you noticed yesterday the other day in the debate. And look, we're not gonna talk about the debate, but like, look, his leg shaking like that. That's because that's from the government programming. Like that's where it comes from. All that twitching and shaking and everything like that.
Okay, yeah, he clearly was nervous and agitated or whatever. Yeah, so like I said, the first time I had an interaction with him, he actually sent a video or posted a video like laughing maniacally. Really weird. Like, yeah, he's a strange guy, man. Really strange
he smokes
guy.
menthols. I'm telling you, he's a weird
And then
man.
there was another thing that I found, dude. I don't even know how to say this, to be honest, but like I was in the living room one day, and basically I was walking around, and then it was maybe like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was thinking, afternoon. So I found my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna get some afternoon delight. Mama always said if it's right, while waiting till the middle of a cold, dark night. Skyrockets in flight, Project Constitution. Skyrockets in flight, afternoon delight.
Yeah.
Afternoon delight.
Good one.
Afternoon delight. Project Constitution, brother. How did you not know? Did you do a basic, cursory, little bit of research, my friend?
You wouldn't give me anything.
Picking
I
up,
tried.
It's got me working up an appetite, getting forward to a little afternoon delight. He's one of my best friends. I am currently live streaming. I've been shit posting about it all week. Project Constitution, walk me through how you do all of this research, my friend. Please, I'd love to know it.
Go ahead. I would like to know too.
Yeah, well.
Thinking of you's got me working up an appetite, looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Mama.
All right. I'm not even going to play their games. Like I said, he's a loser. I don't want anything to do with that. I do have.
We did it, boys.
He lost his
We
mind,
did
bro.
it. Send me your money.
Yeah, you would have to.
Send me your money.
The
right
grift
now.
would be real with that one, bud. That's good. I like it.
Holy shit, boys, we did it. Find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna get some afternoon delight. Mama always said if it's right, while waiting till the middle of a cold, dark night. Skyrockets in flight, afternoon delight.
That's wild. Crazy
actually
shit.
don't have to walk you through why I think. I can give you something that I think with full confidence. I think with full confidence that you know you lost the substance of this debate, and now you're moving toward things that I have said that I think, which I can do. I'm
They're
allowed to think
pertinent to
that.
this.
Wait, I thought you said it wasn't a debate, Candace. A conversation. Make up your damn mind. Because if it's a debate, he can cross-examine and ask you questions.
Debate.
It's not exactly pertinent to this
It's
debate.
100% pertinent.
It's not pertinent because our debate
These are claims
claims
made about Charlie Kirk's assassination. That's the complete substance of the debate.
No, actually, would you like to remind him of what our debate claims actually were?
And would you like to remind you said I could ask you about any of these things
I
to my
said
heart's
feel
content?
free, but you do not get to structure how I'm allowed to reply or ask me why are you allowed to
I'm not structuring how you're
think.
allowed to reply. I'm just asking you direct questions.
I have full confidence that you do not feel that you represented your claim well. And so now what you came
That's
prepared
nice.
to
I just
do is
wanna
to
know-
present yourself like a professor of
I
fallacies.
just want to know.
And to say, you are not allowed to say that. You can't. It's
You
my
can say
podcast.
whatever you want.
Well,
Nobody's
I said
disputing that.
It
I'm
seems
asking-
like you are disputing
I'm
it.
asking
I think that
specifically
when this
why
is
you
all
think
said
that.
and done, I've already explained to you. I explained at the beginning of this
Mhm.
why I think Israel is ultimately going
France.
to be proven to have involvement in this.
Mhm.
I just explained to you in the middle, and now you're wanting me to structure the sentence or provide evidence. You don't have to. You're just allowed to think. And I've explained to you my thought process. I don't need to structure it in a sentence. If you feel like a professor today, you picked the wrong day.
Don't you think that like tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people would want to know what Candace Owens' positive evidence for why it is
No, I
that
don't-
Israel and France were involved in the most traumatic public assassination of Gen Z's lifetime is?
That's why they watch my podcast.
So you're just going to drip to them?
Not why
Like,
they watch
here's
it.
why
It's
I
not
think
dripping.
that?
Every time we come across any of these discussions, they're watching this in context and they know why I'm saying it. So, for example, when you're bringing up, Candace, where's your evidence for France doing this? I just told you someone who is high ranking in the French government, right?
Who's nameless?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
But
So there's good reason
so
to
it's not a
doubt this.
conspiracy, though, if I then took it to the federal government. Like, you can't just go out there making a claim to the federal government. You get in trouble for making false statements and things of that nature. So, and then you go, well, I'm going to probe that. Well, how can you probe that? This happened
I
to
can
me.
ask you- well,
This
that's
is
not
my
what I'm probing
podcast.
specifically.
This is my podcast. I am sharing my life and my experiences and what has happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you're basically coming in like you're going to, regulate how I'm allowed to say
Nope,
it, if
I'm
I'm
not
allowed
trying to
say
regulate
it.
anything. I'm asking
you're,
very
you're
pertinent
sounding a bit
questions.
like a professor trying to regulate and say, Candace,
You sound very
can't say, I
defensive
think.
and like you just don't want to answer questions.
I did answer your question 3
You
times. I just didn't
literally-
say it in the way that you wanted
you
me to
just
say
kind
it.
of obfuscate and you run away from it. But I would like for you to
let's
actually
just go
focus
through every
on it.
clip that you guys have prepared because it's pretty. I think with full confidence, people will recognize the strategy that you're trying to employ. So let's get to the next clip you have prepared.
Sure, they can pull up whatever clips
whatever
they want.
it is
yeah.
that you guys have prepared. So let's go.
But I would still. On this point, I just want to make sure that you have full confidence that France and Israel were involved in the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
I think in
and
the
you
end,
have no evidence for it at all that you'll give us.
Well, I already did tell you where it came from. Like I said, I can explain it to you. I can't understand
Did
it
that
for
same
you. So if
higher
you
up
need to,
tell you
if you
that
need
he was
to-
going to kill, or that France killed Charlie Kirk, or just that you were in danger?
They said that the French Foreign Legion was involved and on the ground that day. I've already said that. You just don't like hearing it.
Let me just ask one question, and I'm going to bring it to you.
Sure.
The question is in regards to, I've not seen that clip, so I'm seeing it now. I'm full confidence. I believe that Israel and French was involved. Is that also based on a source that somebody told you that Israel was involved in the assassination of Charlie Kirk, or is that a gut feeling?
So in terms of Israel, I mean, what I've said is what I publicly have said here. I do think that at the end of this, we are going to find that Israel was involved. I do. Now, in terms of any of the hard evidence that's been presented, I think this has been a huge problem that a lot of us have had is that they won't even
She had no
explore
evidence at all.
anything else that was going on in Charlie's life personally. So if we're not satisfied that Tyler Robinson did this in any way, then every alternative theory should be explored. Other evidence should be brought forward. We've done that in our capacity. Like when people keep saying she has no evidence, it's kind of crazy. I think we've broken like more stories than any news source in the world. I mean, down to pictures, details, police officers, what the dog's name was, because we're not the only people that believe there's a conspiracy here. The police officers that were involved, the many police, sheriff's offices, that were departments that were involved that day, all believe there was a conspiracy. Down to the U.S. Marshals believe there was a conspiracy. They were, my sources at the U.S. Marshals were saying they were basically sent on a wild goose chase that day.
But do you see how you say my sources?
Are we not allowed to have sources?
Well,
like
the thing is funny.
So is CNN allowed to have
well,
sources?
hang on. I have sources. If I said I have sources that claim none of that's true. In fact, my sources claim that her sources are lying. My sources claim that none of them believe that there's a conspiracy. My sources claim all of them really think that Tyler Robinson was a lone gunman. If I just said that as hypothetical, wouldn't you say, what?
Yeah, I think what probably adds weight is like then when I drop photos of the car that no one was supposed to see, people go, okay, her sources are legit. So, and then when what I say is then proven in court and nobody knew those things, people are recognizing that my sources are legit. When I say Charlie was scared in the last days, and then I dropped the text message, which you've just learned about a couple of weeks ago, of him saying he was leaving the pro-Israel cause when everyone was lying about that, then they say, I think Candace's sources are legit. So I think what's happened is I've actually built up a rapport with my audience that it's not vibes and dreams, and that's why they keep watching my content, because I, like, for example, when I just the other day released the content of the shooter on the roof doing the lateral crawl, then they're going, I don't think these are just vibes. It seems like Candace's sources are legit. So I've proven myself in the market.
Yeah, I'm not sure that would legitimize your sources as being legitimate when it comes to the idea that, oh, they all believe that there's a conspiracy going on, which is actually what your claim is now. How would that actually, hang on, I'm almost done.
How would that, talking to PVD
how would that legitimize, well, it's not his debate. How would it legitimize these sources that even if it's the case that you get some court footage or some things like this, why would it legitimize that your sources are telling you all the marshals believe it's a conspiracy, all the police believe it's a conspiracy, everybody believes it? How would that legitimize any of that?
Well, what I am saying to you, and you are not forced to believe it. So let me just explain what I was answering here, and I think that you understood what I was saying. Is I have, because people trust me.
What up, Steve-O?
Compiled a lot of information and presented it to the public, and this information has been proven.
Bro, YouTube was, when I first got on, YouTube popped off. I think it was like 300 people in here at one point, I think, roughly. And they all came in here. The candy wine moms came in here. Was little yapping at my heels, trying to get me all upset. Didn't work.
And true. We've presented photos, we have presented videos, never before seen stuff. The public has never seen it. And so what that does is your audience goes, okay, when she says that she has these sources, clearly she's telling the truth. Now, whether you would then go, well, I'm going to believe her when she says they think that there's a conspiracy, that's up to you. You cannot watch my content. I'm not here to tell you that you have to watch my content or believe everything I'm saying.
Well, don't you think questioners should get questioned as well?
By who? I'm not committing a crime, am I? By just saying what I think and collecting evidence.
Aren't most of the people you ask questions of not actually committing crimes?
But what do you mean they should answer questions where? Like at a police station? Like,
no,
what are you
just
saying?
like if you want people to come in and answer questions for you. I have questions about this in the investigation. I have questions about this. I have questions about that. You want them to answer your questions. Doesn't it seem totally fair that you answer back the questions people have for you?
Well, they're not answering our questions. So it's also fair that they don't answer them.
So you're
that's
okay,
why I said
so
Andrew Colvett should be in this chair. He's not.
But
That's
isn't
his
that a double?
prerogative.
But isn't that a double standard?
No, it's not, because he's not doing it.
Yeah, but that would still be a double standard. If you're requesting that he does do it, then that seems to infer that you think he owes you answers.
Oh, so inferences are allowed again?
And they never weren't. So that seems to infer that you think that he owes you answers. If that's the case, then don't you owe answers?
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm answering your questions and his questions about, I mean, I'm talking about Andrew Colvett. His position is he's a spokesperson for Turning Point USA. So when the crowd turns against Turning Point USA on the basis of a lack of information or because there has been, I don't know, seeds sown of distrust, I would imagine, and forget answering my questions because it doesn't need to be me.
But aren't you sowing a lot of those seeds of distrust?
Well,
I agree. The wine moms and candy simps.
Size and caliber is only one factor that will be used in trying to guess what the damage would be. For example, the grain of the sort of gunpowder would be one. Whether or not it's a full metal jacket or a half jacket or a soft point bullet would be another thing. We would also require the distance that the shot occurred. We would also require the yaw of the shot or the degree angle. For example, studies show the more you get closer to 90 degrees, the less likely it is for the bullet to penetrate. So the truth is, it's hard to determine just by by looking at a gun whether or not that bullet would go through, because there's all these other factors. My guess is, in a situation like this, if I had to put money on, I would guess that it would be a through and through. However, I think the percentage is probably like 20 to 30% of the time that it wouldn't exit. The point is, if we look at the two competing theories, theory one, which is this was as it seems, theory two would have to be that this is a conspiracy and that the medical examiners are intentionally lying and they know it's not possible for this gun to do.
He sounds like that's because he's been yelling at these people for 2 days. Bro, he's been live now for 2 hours, and I swear he was on earlier for 9. Yeah, he was on earlier this morning for 9 hours. Took an hour break and then came back. That's wild, bro.
Was by your friend Chris, and he does have to concede after he's doing this testing that every single time, a total of 55 times, the Core-Lokt 150 grain does go through and through each time. And so he states here the problem is that with the official narrative has wielded itself to shooting a location that requires us to once again believe it's in a magic bullet. If anybody can show how a 6 inches of soft tissue can stop a bullet, 2,200 foot.
Okay, I will go with your Mill Road Gamer. I will go with your theory, right? Even if it's 98% of the time, which is 98 times out of 100, 98 times out of 100, all it takes is that one time, like we seen.
Pounds of energy that's designed for maximum penetration, which in ballistic gel 18 to 22 inches, 3 times the diameter of a human neck. Then please try it. So again, 55 times, even stack the deck and shot through solid bone and tissue, sometimes using cuts that were 2 times the diameter.
I've shot lots of rifles, man, that had
so
dust in it.
that's what we have to go by right now as far as real world. All of this other stuff is just kind of just conjecture, really.
But if I can just real quick respond, I promise I'll be super quick. Yeah, Tom, if that's true, then the medical examiner knows they're lying, correct? Because they're saying
the screwdriver that he had on the roof.
So they're lying.
Joe, do you remember the circumstances with that medical examiner? Didn't they quit or they left?
You mean like the screwdriver he had on the roof with him?
Joe, you mentioned something yesterday about the kind of veracity of the medical. Was it you? I'm sure it was you who mentioned the veracity.
It was me.
Oh, was it?
Almost like he had a screwdriver on the roof with him, you know?
Before we get into the medical examiner, and I do think the medical examiner is corrupt, but putting that aside for a second, 100% of the evidence so far that's been presented is completely circumstantial. Would you
what he put together and put on there was a scope, man.
Confessions aren't circumstantial.
Not the whole thing.
Define circumstantial, then. I don't think you know.
He never took it back apart. Whenever he never took it back apart.
Well, that's different than saying
after he shot it.
That's not circumstantial
at this point.
No, it's
wait 1 second. Let me get a clarification on this. Manco is actually more confident is Tyler Robinson. He said Andrew Wilson 75% is too low. He's 99%. But you're also a lawyer, Manco. Did you say it is circumstantial or isn't?
No, confessions are not circumstantial. Circumstantial evidence is indirect evidence.
We don't have a confession. We don't have proof of custody.
We do have a confession.
Allegedly came in.
We have like 4 confessions from Tyler Robinson.
No, we don't.
What are you saying then?
Let me help you, Dark.
What are you saying?
No, it's not conclusive. Let's correct the record.
Hold on.
Who are you talking to? Yes, he does. What are you talking about? He had it wrapped in a towel in his hand, carrying it like a football, running across the thing. What do you mean?
Dark side, and then I'll bring Manco in for the rebuttal.
I don't know what video you've seen, but that's not the same one we've seen.
At the same time that you have a lot of circumstantial evidence one way, you have to be honest about the circumstantial evidence the other way. So what we have is
he doesn't know what the
crime
word
scene
circumstantial
was dug up.
He doesn't know
on a Sunday night or a Sunday afternoon in Utah. Not easy to get that done. The people that were told to pave over the crime scene were told it was an emergency paving job ordered by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Okay, that sounds really crazy to me. Why would you pave over the scene? Additionally, You have Turning Point USA staff running up and taking the SD card out of the camera that would have had probably the best view of anybody. And then that SD card never being handed over. Matter of fact, they lied about it. They said they handed it over. But then when we looked at the evidence, what was handed over was a USB stick, not an SD card. And that was months and months later. Why was that person not arrested for tampering with evidence? Again, no answers, but the circumstantial evidence goes both ways. And I think you have to be honest with yourselves and say, look, if you want evidence that there was wrongdoing, there certainly appears to be wrongdoing
tell me, bud.
on the part of the investigators.
You
did not preserve the scene.
You not understanding what
Rob, why would you pave over?
I don't know. Maybe you seen something here that I don't. All right, he clearly has something in his hand. You can see it. Hanging down by his legs. Now, there, you watched him throw it off the roof. You see him have it in his hand. Right here, he reaches down there and picks it up. It looks like a firearm wrapped in a towel. Similar to the way they found it.
You're asking questions that if we accept it, if it's true that this was paved over, does that prove Tyler Robinson didn't do it? Let me
why would you pave over a crime
Would you
scene?
please let me finish? I'm getting to answer the question. I'm explaining. I will answer the question, but I'm explaining why this isn't
By the way,
evidence.
to help Rob,
This
it
isn't-
wasn't a crime scene anymore.
That's right. That's what I'm getting to. So this isn't evidence of anything. It wasn't a crime scene. In Sandy Hook, for example, please let me finish. You asked the question as I tried to answer. You keep interrupting.
Why isn't it a crime?
Please.
1 second. Too many people are talking again.
Solomon, you need to add. I don't want to be an asshole, but me just coming in, listening in, this Dark Side Moon guy needs to shut the fuck up when Rob is giving his answer. Like, I would go to time rounds, dude, if I were you, honestly. Like,
Yeah, I think time rounds is just going to be. I just don't like them because I feel like people can elaborate.
1 minute, make it 1 minute, make it 90 seconds, whatever. But this Dark Side Moon guy's a fucking retard, and he won't shut the fuck up.
No, he's good. He's good. I like Dark Side. No,
He's interrupting and it's painful, dude. All the listeners are like, "Yo, get this guy."
No, because they want to hear from Rob the specific question because Rob is taking a while to answer. He's going to things that
he needs to be able to articulate his full point, man. He's got to get there.
No, he has been. He's probably talked the most on this space compared to anybody else. But the point is that specific point because his claim initially was that what Darkseid asked was why did they pave over? He was talking about why it is Tyler Robinson, but that wasn't Darkseid's claim. That's why he's interrupting and said that's not my claim. Can you go to my specific claim? That was what the point was.
What I'm trying to say is,
bro, he's getting to it. Like this guy just won't shut the fuck up and let him explain, dude. It's really painful. I'm just coming in with fresh ears, by the way, telling you this. So I'm being very objective here. This guy's annoying as fuck. Let him say his piece, and then you could go ahead and counterbutt that dark side. But you're very annoying. Like, be quiet when he's responding, dude. Holy shit. But
the only point
on how you want to do it, I'll say time rounds is the best way to go. But I'm gonna be quiet.
The only point I was trying to make is these are two different types of evidence. So when he says it's circumstantial on either point, I felt the need to address that. As far as this, Sandy Hook, where multiple people were killed after 72 hours, was no longer considered a crime.
Did I say a bag?
The point I'm trying to make is this wasn't a crime scene. All the evidence that the police wanted to take was collected.
It was wrapped in
and
a
so
towel.
then this private campus didn't want a bloody scene, or this public campus didn't want a bloody scene, so they paved over it. There's nothing that illustrates whatsoever that that's something that should make us go, oh my God, this proves there's a cover-up. It wasn't a crime scene.
Who paid? Who paid?
Who paid to pave it?
Yeah, who paid? Who ordered it? Who paid?
I believe that the campus paid.
The FBI ordered the pavers to come and pave it over.
Can you show me that evidence?
That's not true. I've talked to
is
that
true.
contractor.
Show me the evidence.
I have his phone number. What he said specifically.
Were there any soil samples taken from the area where
the soil was actually excavated because of all the blood on there, and that's you have to do that by law. It's a biohazard.
Were there any samples taken?
You'd have to ask the FBI or SBI. I'm sure there was. Like, they don't think that a mic exploded, and they don't think that Pettin is on the ground. Like, that's retard stuff. So if they were looking for explosives, they probably weren't. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. That's like the dumbest, lowest IQ nonsense in the face of the planet. There was no explosion.
If they were looking for explosions, they probably weren't.
It is.
What does that
mean?
No,
they wouldn't be looking for an explosion because no explosion happened. When you have an exploding mic, the key element of that is an explosion, and there wasn't one.
So wait, let me ask Manko a question. So Manko, you're obviously a lawyer. What you said it's no longer a crime scene. Can you explain that? Because for an average normie, they're like, wait a sec, Charlie Kirk got shot. That looks like a crime scene. Why is it that it's no longer a crime scene? A, and B, if you can answer the question in terms of what you call it again, why they would even pave over it, because they may be like the reason people here are asking the question. One second. The reason. One second. Wait. Let me. One second. Yeah. One second. One second.
Just mute, bro.
One second. I just want to. Second point, which the second point is this. That the reason they're logically asking the question, I believe, is, and if it's not, someone do correct me, is this, and wait a sec, there may have been an exit wound, there may be a bullet on the ground, why would you pave over it? So how would you answer both of those?
And Suleiman, before he answers that, it only makes sense to bring another attorney up. Octavia, she's requesting. It only makes sense to bring another attorney up as well if you're going to have Mankos go. So Octavia's
good, Suleiman. Okay,
sure,
so
yeah. You'll have to give me a handle, though, because there's a lot of people requesting.
Yeah,
go
let
ahead.
me answer Suleiman real quick. So, number one, I actually looked this up and read about it in detail. The police came in after the murder that night. They spent many hours. I think I read it was like 8 hours or so. They brought in a bunch of sophisticated equipment. They did 3D imaging of the entire area of the crime scene. They did all of their forensics. They spent a long time on it. They collected all their data. And then after they were done, they were like, okay, good, we're done. We're releasing the crime scene. And it was no longer a crime scene after that. 3 days later, people noticed that they were like renovating the area and cleaning it up. And the reason for that, obviously, is because Charlie bled a lot and he bled all over the grass. And so they had to clean that up in some way. So they replaced it with pavers. There's absolutely
what about the SD card?
I don't need you to interrupt me, Darkside.
Wait, Darkside, we'll come to the SD card in a second. Just let him finish this.
You have to say who ordered it. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
So next, and none of that stuff matters. And quite frankly, I don't believe any of the people making these claims. And I have not seen that in the evidence when I was going and looking at this. So that's not credible. You need to provide sources on that. So the second point,
it's a grandma request. It's a FOIA.
Yeah. So yeah, stop interrupting. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Because you don't know
what was the second point you wanted me to address?
That was the 2 points. You addressed them both because the first one was yeah. Go ahead. Mention that. Why did they take the SD card?
If I can, I promise to get to the SD card, but notice that we're moving on. You guys made a definitive claim that the FBI either paid for or ordered this. I'd like to see proof. David Hall testified. He was asked, quote, by Nestor, quote, were you involved in the decision to pave over the dirt under the tent at UVU? Hall's response, no. Nestor says, did you know that it happened? Hall says, only because it was in the news. Nestor says, but you don't know when or who ordered that? Hall says, nope. You guys made a definitive claim that the FBI ordered this. I'm happy to see proof. Can you provide it?
While they were into the TPUSA grounds, while they were setting up to case the place out to figure out where he was setting up. Carmelo is not Wells. Oh, that's a heck of a name, bro. Enzo, thanks for the follow or the sub, bud.
Joe, do you want to respond to that?
Governor.
Oh,
Governor Cox.
Only one guy pulled memory chips. Look, there's the way that works, right? Is there are people that are there to render aid. There are people there to secure the area. There are people there to protect the digital data, right? So, the people that were supposed to render aid grabbed Charlie, took off. The people that were supposed to secure the area secured the area. The people that are supposed to secure the data secured the data. What do you mean?
And provide just to go back on what I had asked Tactical to share.
Unfortunately,
it is in the comments that no, the tool markings do not prove that casing belonged to that gun. The only reason why they could match the casing to the gun is because it was engraved and there was other bullets
you're
that were
incorrect,
engraved.
dude.
It's in the
It's in
comments,
the
dude. I
ATF
asked you to
report.
post
I don't
it.
care what.
I asked you to
Suleiman,
post it and you
Paramount
didn't
keeps
post it.
interrupting. Just let Joa speak, bro.
No, Uncle,
I
one
wish
second.
Myron
I don't
would
need
call him a fucking
one.
retard because he
Okay.
always does it every time I speak.
Okay, one second,
Hey,
guys.
Zoe,
I don't need people to tell me how to moderate the space. I know what I'm doing. I like to run the spaces the way I do it. There's a reason I'm the biggest guy on here, and I don't want to boast, but that's what it is. So I like to run the spaces the way I'm doing it. And so the way we're doing it, you don't need to tell me or give me advice on what to do. So now, coming back to it, Joe, were you speaking? Go and finish your point, and then someone can rebut you.
Yeah, about the tool.
Wait, let Joe go. Let Joe go. Go ahead, Joe.
About the tool, the tool markings, they're not conclusive. It's in the comments. Anyone can go look it up. It was inconclusive. Again, fourth time.
there was
Paramount's
no
caught in the
saving
lie.
him anyway.
Also,
no matter
Paramount
what you
said that he admitted that the defense admitted that he was on campus and was him in the stairwell. That got communicated
from the medical examiner that reviewed the coroner. There was no saving him. He was dead. He was gone before he even left the venue.
Company who said it was a request from the
It was pretty
FBI
much
to do
immediate.
an emergency paving job on a Sunday. That was shared. That video is out there. If you don't know about it, go look it up.
So what does
I'm
your
sure you
name
can find it
mean?
pretty easily.
Exactly.
I
What
asked
is your
people to post
name?
stuff.
I'm putting it in the purple pill now, Joa. That
Thank you.
video
I
of
asked-
the paver.
Yeah, I asked
Thank you,
Paramount
Joe.
also to post. They didn't post it. I had to go look and post it to prove them wrong because they don't provide.
That guy yelled out that he did it because he enjoys the spotlight. He's a leftist that was trying to help the kid escape.
Any evidence whatsoever. So go in
Or
the
whoever
comments,
did
go
it,
look. The
escape.
two markings did not match. It was inconclusive.
Can you
I
real
wanna
quick?
param-
Can I
one
ask-
second,
Can I
one
ask-
second,
what's purple
guys,
pill?
guys. 1 second. Purple pill, just the comments. I want to go to Paramount to respond to that claim, if that's okay, and then we'll get Myron in, and I'll bring the other lawyer up. I just need to drop someone. That's the only problem. But okay, go ahead. Paramount, respond.
Yeah. So specifically, the casing, the brass casing, was confirmed through tool markings to come from that round. That's what was said earlier, and that's what I corrected. The bullet, the jacket itself, yes, that information was inconclusive. But the actual casing that was found in the gun, that has been proven that the tool markings match that it was fired from that rifle itself. So that's what I was talking about specifically.
No.
I know you guys.
The coroner, the one that called him deceased, right, at the hospital, the one that looked at him at the hospital, said that he would have from the wound and where it happened, that he was pretty much gone instantaneously. Even if there would have been someone on site, if the medics would have been standing there looking at you and be like, all right, take the shot in 3, 2, 1, we're going to render aid. They said that there was no saving him.
Just kind of throw everything together. But that's what I was talking. I've talked about many times that the actual round itself, the
You gonna tell me what your name
ballistics
means,
testing was
or are we
inconclusive.
just gonna?
That's a fact.
Not talk about
the other
that.
part of this is going back, and I
We
would
can
love
get
for
into the
lawyer,
Carmelo Anthony
Mankos,
or
to talk
the
about this.
Nolan
Everybody
Wells
keeps
thing
saying
if you want
that the
to.
SD card
Now, I
that
want
he,
to see where you stand with that.
violated or contaminated a crime scene. At that point, your property on that crime scene is yours. They have to get a warrant. So he absolutely is within his rights to go up there and get their SD cards. Just like where did the crime scene end? Was everybody just supposed to stay in place and suddenly everybody in place? And by the way, they did get that footage. That's been confirmed. Like, you guys keep talking about all these things, whether it's DNA, whether it's the metadata from the cell phones. You guys are the ones that can't keep your story straight, and you're saying this is circumstantial evidence or that it's hearsay when it's not. Like, let's be real.
Okay, let's bring Myron in the conversation, and then we'll go back to the topic of what we're talking about. But go ahead, Myron, jump in. Myron, I can't hear you. Can anyone hear Myron?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Okay, let's go to what's called a Trillion. You going to respond?
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to go to the debate after we get done with the debate itself, because everybody's bringing up all of these great arguments, and part of that is completely absent from the debate itself. So I think that would be super important to cover. I think it'll just be a lot more interesting going back and forth. But if anybody wants a citation from day 2 of
They did not.
preliminary,
You're
where
lying. They didn't
Gonzalez
identify it as
testifies to
22.
a gun being
You're a
found
liar.
in that holster that I mentioned previously,
And you
we
have
can do
terrible
that.
information.
And UVU did not pay.
Because if they identified it as a 22, the prosecution would not have used it. So you're full of shit. The name means Carmelo isn't unalived like Nolan Wells. All right. Carmelo's in prison for unaliving someone. So I don't. The bullet does match. I don't know what you're talking about. You're a liar. Y'all are full of shit.
For the repaving. They also didn't commission it. They were reached out to by the governor. They found a construction company that is not outfitted to do that kind of work at all. And if you've talked to that whoever it is, the contractor, he will tell you that. They had to scramble on a Sunday, pull guys together. Not much gets done on Sunday. And that's the questions that people have. So when you argue it's overwhelming, there are so many smaller aspects in this case that lead one to believe that it's not as straight up and simple as what the case presents. And that is what the debate is ultimately about. What Andrew Wilson is attempting to do is to shut Candace up. They've been calling her, like Gary's been doing a lot. I don't know if there's anyone who watches as much Candace Owens and posts about her as Gary. Gary is like, dude, you are the Candace Owens titan. Congratulations.
Okay, cool.
If I may.
Myron, is your mic working now?
Yeah, they're out of their minds, bro.
No, it's not working. Rob, are you going to jump in?
Yeah, just real quick, I'd say, again, Trillion continues to mislead what the topic of the debate was. Andrew Wilson's entire reason for wanting to take this debate was to get Candace to defend her claims. I agree with him. We should focus on the debate. As Joe has said earlier, she provided no evidence, that is true, of her claim that he was set up as a patsy. The only thing that he could provide is her providing questions as to whether or not this gun was used, or her providing questions as to whether or not the messages of the...
Don't care. All right, I'm going to say this as nicely as I can. I'm going to say this as nicely as possible. I don't care what a random ATF forensic agent said. Unless that ATF forensic, oh my God, I can't say the word now. Unless that ATF agent dealt with this specifically, I don't care. I don't care. She said, she did not say it matched C-22, first of all. So that other person came in and lied. You can agree to that. The bullet fragment, the fragment can't be barrel, doesn't match the barrel because it was a fragment. It wasn't together. But it was a 30-06 round.
Good, but how can you make the claim that she provides?
She testified.
No
she provided no.
You could not get the barreling, you could not get the rifling off of the barrel. to match the bullet, because I know you didn't say. I know. Listen, dude. I get it. I know you didn't say 22, but the other person above you did. That damn person, Sofa Ninja. That person said 22. That person said 22. I called them a liar, and then you came in talking about the bullets not matching. So, relax, bro. That's not true either. That's not true either. Y'all are just making shit up now. Y'all are just making shit up. Yeah, they had the cases. It was 30-06.
No evidence in the debate. She didn't in the debate.
How could you say that?
What evidence?
Well, she doesn't talk about
you conceded
DNA.
every time she went to present evidence.
She does talk about evidence.
If
like,
I can,
don't know
real
why
quick,
you guys have
if I
this-
can, I'll put it as blatantly as I can. Her position in the debate, the topic was, and I quote, her position was, there is overwhelming evidence that Tyler Robinson did not kill Charlie Kirk and was set up as a patsy. Can you provide me any evidence in the debate where she provided that? Any evidence to speak to that?
Joa or Trillion? Go ahead.
Yeah. She talked about the prints and she talked about the dust in the rifle. If she said what she's suggesting, it wasn't him that pulled the trigger, and it's his gun in the forest. That therefore he is a patsy. It's just I don't know why you guys keep making this a point.
With all due respect, that doesn't
How's
prove
that
he's a
evidence?
patsy. That is evidence that maybe he's not the killer. A patsy means that he's intentionally being set up. She says by the feds. Those are two different claims saying, well, actually, I have reasonable doubt because even though his prints were on the gun, they were degraded. So therefore, it may not have been him. That's a different claim than he's a patsy. So show me the evidence that she spoke to affirmatively that he's a patsy being set up.
Let me tell you,
if
one
someone,
sec,
if
Joa.
someone
Here's
takes your
the- here's
gun
the
and puts it in the
construction.
forest and to make it seem like you're the shooter, is that you being made a patsy? Yes.
Did she
100%.
provide any evidence that someone took his gun and set it in the forest?
No, because Andrew conceded
he
when she
didn't.
started saying that. Yes, he
Rob,
did.
the identification.
Can I address Joa and then Trillion?
Rob,
Joa,
one
can
second.
I
Yeah,
address
one
Joa
second.
real quick?
Yeah, let's get the government
Wait.
to provide the evidence. How would that make sense? Let's get the government to
Wait, one
provide it.
second. Uncle Tom, let Rob finish his point. Go ahead, Rob.
Let me just respond to Joe real quick. I promise I'll be brief. Joa, no, him conceding that the DNA was the most degraded isn't conceding that he didn't handle the gun. We already went through this. You conceded that most degraded does not mean that he was the last person, wasn't the last person to handle the gun. So he was just saying, even if that's true, it's the most degraded. That doesn't speak to the fact that it wasn't him. She didn't make
Lance's
the case.
DNA on the towel?
All right, can you guys hear me? Oh, all right.
Was Lance's DNA wrapped
Yeah, we can
around
hear
the
now.
rifle? Go ahead. Yeah.
Lance's DNA, I'll say this real quick. Lance's DNA was found both on the screwdriver, on the towel. Candace had said in, I believe, 5 episodes that it was on the rifle, including 7 days before the debate. That is incorrect. She's actually lying about that. They never claimed to have found
Rob,
Lance
we
Twig's
don't-
DNA on the rifle.
Listen, we don't know because they said one person that's on the gun. They never said that Lance's was not on the gun.
If I
Correct.
can, 2 things. One, Candace said they said his DNA was on the rifle more. In fact, if you want the specific language she said, almost verbatim,
No,
it was,
that's not what I
please,
just asked
let me-
you. I
let me
just said they
finish.
never said
Let
that
me
Lance's
finish.
was not
Let
on
me
the gun.
finish. Let me finish my point, and then you can respond. Her claim was, quote, I think people are lying by omission that are mentioning that Robinson's DNA was on the gun because they don't mention that it was degraded.
Yeah, I'm pissing to get out of here,
And
too.
Lance Twig's DNA was on the rifle
Got a
more
lot of
than
stuff. I
Tyler
gotta get ready for
Robinson's.
bed.
That's a
Get the
lie.
boys
It was
up.
never testified
My
to.
kids ready for school in the morning,
so that's
so
the only
I'm
thing I'm
gonna get
arguing against her
Shut up,
lie.
Rob.
Secondly,
Shut
please.
up, Rob. I'm talking. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. If you want to know how degraded DNA is not the same as no DNA, correct? Correct. I'm gonna raid over. What did you make up? I was talking about the other person that made up the damn story that there was a 22, bro. You gotta pay attention. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just ripping on you. But yeah. I'm gonna send y'all over to Rob, so y'all want to, you just hang out and go over there. Yeah, lots of them, bud. Lots of them. Let's see what this says. Read this. See. Go to the study. So 6.5% of cartridges fired from the same gun have been are ruled inconclusive. So 6.5%, where over 35%, you know. So I mean, it happens. Not unusual, bro.
I mean, that
Real
how did
quick,
they determine
We're Trillium in terms of possibly a
All right, I'm
bullet
outta
being
here.
there,
Outta here, though. I
and then
gotta
they
go.
believe that this has been
I'm
paved over,
losing
so
my
therefore
voice as
you're
well.
taking away evidence. So in this situation, would it be normal for this to be paved over? First part of the question.
Yeah, it's all kinds of guns, man. Happens all the time on different types of guns. But I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have fun.